Why, hello there. Good meowing, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is for you, thank you so much for stopping by, and welcome to tonight's stream. It's Teachers with Love and Passion. I'm so excited. I'm also still kind of like about yesterday's stream because I really thought we were going to be able to finish Suzu's route, but we haven't. It's fine. We'll be fine. You know what I did do today, though, is I made a lot of progress on Fire Emblem. All right. Let's jump over here, though, so we can get ready for the game. Hello, hello, hello. It's me. Yeah, it is. I did not expect just getting through the final play. I forgot how long the plays are. I didn't expect just getting to the final play. We started the day of the final play yesterday. Just getting to the play and then finishing the play was 2 hours. So, fingers crossed we can finish Suzu's route tomorrow. Because we would be playing Fire Emblem, but I still am not fully done with grinding. I've made great progress. I only have to finish Naui, and I'm halfway done with Pan. Yeah, so half of Pan and Naui. And then I need to do probably enough to get everybody ready to S rank. And then I have to bum rush the boss on a second save file. Of this save file, I will duplicate the save file, bum rush the boss, come back out, and unlock being able to read the supports after I unlocked all of them. So yes, there's that. But yes, in midst of all of that, we are going to play some more Teachers Love and Passion because we're going to get the doctor. We are going to romance the doctor, I swear. Even if I have to pull out the frickin' guide to do it. We're going to do it. Hi, Andre. Hello. I'm doing all right. I had fun at my event this morning. I did have to get up earlier than I would usually like. But I was up and I went to my event, drove over, had fun. Prince Melrosian. And then was home in the early afternoon. And then I rested and played Fire Emblem and did a lot more clipping. Not fully enough clipping. I still need to finish day 2 birthday stream and then all streams afterwards. Yay! Hey, want to know how to be a really, really helpful Melrosian yacht? Clip my shit. Help me out. It's you guys don't have to do anything. I just have a lot longer of a backlog than I would like because I have been unable to clip. Oh, it's just like a beautiful spring morning. That's right. We have to do our skip. Menu settings. That's right. Red text. Okay. Return. Skip. We're doing major skipperoonies. We're trying to not... so far. What did I do? I just had a wonderful event. It was fun. Talk to people. I think I need so far. That's right. We're gonna ask about all this other stuff. Okay, that's all. We're gonna go to the dining hall. All right. Talk to people. I have fun. I looked at stuff. Well, that's all you guys get to know is that it was an event. I went to something. We're saying Leonard. I think Leonard is lovely. We're gonna try not be so into Lawrence because I think that was what made us fail the Doctor route first. But I will say it was a positive event. I think Leonard's lovely. Agreed. And very nice. Right. And he's cute. Who would say that the shy boy would get your heart first? Christy! So you were paying attention then. There you go. No. Yeah, we helped the kid. No, I'm saying we can't stick with Lawrence like I've done before, because I think that was part of the reason why we had issues. Because when we tried Mr. Fox's route before, we got in the like friend route with Lawrence, and I would like to go romantically with him, so I think we have to not be friends with Lawrence that much. All right, we're talking to him, yada, yada, yada. Loop. So this one we are gonna say Lawrence. Oh, no, we're going with the I see your point. We're going to be nice, and then we're going to say enough talk for today. That's right. We're going to talk to Ray. We're going to text Ray. Good morning, Mr. Fox. How are you feeling today? A bit tired. There we go. This is embarrassing. What about you? Did you stay up too late? I still wish you were there. It's okay. Let's talk later. And then... You know what? We're gonna text Marcus. I don't know, just so we could get spread out instead of constantly being with one person. Marcus, his texts are very formal. I guess it'll be fun. Oh, he texts formally like us too. If you need anything, thank you. Oh hey. Oh hey, I didn't see you were online. I just started out with thank you. I started the conversation with thank you. Oh, no. Oh, God. If anything, you text me here. Well, I tried to scroll on the phone and instead scrolled back in the game. Yes, let's talk more. I'm looking forward to knowing you more. Yeah, cool. Great conversation we're having here. Anyway, it's Saturday. What are you up to? Watch a show, eat something, and check student assignments. Cool. God, I feel like we're talking to a brick wall. What about you? I don't know. I'm watching the game tomorrow. No idea what to do today. You can chat with me! Yeah! I don't know if you'll be into that, though. You can chat with me. Oh, don't do that! You mean all day? Well... I love that he does text the ... because that sends my hackles up. I'm like, what do you mean ... Oh, fuck, ... I would never send just ... to someone unless I'm like, unless the thing that they're... Unless they're like, hey, check this crazy stuff out. I will text, I'll text back ... And then I'll text back, wow, that's wild. Like something to indicate I'm like, whoa. But oftentimes ... to me reads like you're like, really? Or like, I don't know how to respond to that, or So it's like, ... Yeah, this is good. Oh, sorry, gotta go. Catch you later. What? Yes, I think it's good? I can't believe I said it. What was I thinking? I don't even know what we should talk about. You could talk to me all day, we say. Later on, I don't even know what we talk about. We're a beautiful disaster. I'm glad he turned off. Yes. My dad uses ... all the time. And I'm like, you need to, like, he'll say, yeah, yes, ... but he means it like a comma. And I'm like, you are driving me insane. Glad he turned off. Guess that's enough for now. All right, yeah, letter gets creepy. Do you like it? We don't go with Edgar. We're gonna think about Dr. Boy. Hello, I just wanted to talk a bit. That's right. Maybe. Are you interested in helping me? Are you interested in bugs? Yeah, I don't have a taste, but I don't hate them. You like bugs? That's nice. Tell me something I don't know. And then he tells me about moths that are born without, or that, you know, moths without mouths, so they die. They fuck and then they die. Quite amazing. All right. Okay, this is I don't know why I saved in an additional spot. We didn't need that. We checked the first floor, I think. No. Is it classroom? No. Return. Load. Yeah, we load this back. There we go. The end of the hallway, I think it is. We wait. No, that's right, we attack! That's right, it's Marcus, never mind. Okay, I think it is first floor. Oh yeah, that's it. That's right. No. We want to overwrite this save. Okay. Return. What is he doing? What is he doing in my classroom? Call out to him. We say, hey, what you doing in there, bro? What are you doing in my classroom? Wait. Wait, hey! I don't think we saw that. I don't think we'd seen that CG before, or did we? On the pause screen? No. No one here. I want this chance to spend some time with you. Unless you don't want it, they'll leave you alone. No, I mean, please, I'd love to have your company. Oh, that's right. I think we have seen this. My heart skips a beat as I see his genuine smile draw closer to me once more. I'm used to being alone in my own space, but having someone around hits differently. Maybe it's the same for him. Sitting on the small couch, Fox crosses his legs, opening a folder filled with old documents. I didn't know you liked to read old stuff like this. It's a hobby of mine. Studying? Learning. Oh, blessings, my goodness. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't remember. So we have to watch it again. I look at him, speechless to hear something I'm used to saying all the time. Suddenly, I feel at home with someone that may be able to understand me. I think we have more in common than I expected, Mr. Fox. I think so too. My computer's light hits his face, showing me a different glow above his eyes. I feel a red light shining on my face too, and I just nod shyly. Pulling my chair, turning my attention back to the computer screen. We don't say much after this, but being together feels enough. Maybe staying over time doesn't sound so bad anymore. Yatta. All right. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba ba. I yawned in the middle of that. All right. And then we speed through. Yep, we've got here. Yep, and then we have the relay race and we fuck our ankle up really badly, and then he flirts with us in front of Lauren. Huh? Hey, no, wait a second. Hey, no, wait a second. I know, wait a second. Oh my god. Okay, I give up. Sorry. We're opening up the guide. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, yes, I see you. Can I not download the guide while the game is open? I don't think I can download the guide while the game is open. Alright, hold on, guys. We're gonna swing over here. Okay. We're gonna turn the music on. We're gonna close the game. And then we're gonna get the guide. Yeah, it was because the game was open. I was like, every time I click download, it's opening the game. Alright. I was expecting. Where's my PDF? Where did it go? Is it in the game? How do I do it? Okay. How do I reach it? We'll figure out. Alright, let's pop back because it might be in. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We don't want sound captions on. Yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, okay. How do I access it? No! Oh no! I might be dumb! I might be dumb! I can't figure out how to access it. I know. I know. Where? Will be installed along with the game. Yeah, is it not installed? I thought it's what I did. I thought that was what I did. I thought I hit install Steam. Cool, okay. I can't figure out how to open it, so instead we're gonna use one of the Steam created guides. That's fine, it's all good, it's fine, it's chill, we'll figure it out. Yep. I give up, okay. Oh, yeah. Hi, Phantom. Hi, Phantom. Oh, yeah. Well, apparently I just fucked up from the very beginning, so, you know. Alright. Oh, okay, that doesn't matter. It says, well, now it says you can pick any option here. Okay. I'm loving it so far. Oh, nope, never mind. I misread that completely. It says you could pick any option here. And then okay, there we go. There we go. We have to say it is the first choice that also we fucked up. Just bad from the beginning. All right. I think I'll need some time to see myself around.
It's a nice school, but I think I'll need some time to settle in.
Of course. First impressions are important, but so are the relationships you build. Don't worry about it just yet. Give yourself time. We're all here for you.
Thank you.
And then Edgar comes in. All right, then we can ask about everything. All right, that's all. Okay, then we have to go to the gym. Cool. Well, this says, I think this is doing what I did. No, oh my god, apparently you do have to stay on, love. You know what? I was shot in the dark, everything. So you do have to stay around Lawrence. All right, yes. Help the kid. Hello. The things I'm doing for you. You don't even know. You're a fictional character and you don't even know all the trouble that I'm going to be able to kiss you. Only my effort was appreciated. Come on, fictional men, appreciate the effort I go to for you. Alright, now I have to say Lawrence again. I know. He doesn't even know he exists. I see your point. Alright, then we have to say, oh, this is due Leonard. The Scream. We have to say we like the Scream.
I love the screen, that painting. I think it has a strong feeling.
Really?
Yeah, also every time I look at it, I feel so close to that place.
What the fuck do we mean by that? That's such a dark painting.
I know. Should I be concerned, Professor?
No, but you should try taking a walk in the park sometimes.
My turn.
All right, moving on. Oh, we have to talk to multiple people. Okay. Now we have to talk to Marcus now.
I don't know if this is a good idea, but let's try it.
Marcus is standing close to our lockers, watching the party with a cup of soda in hand. Timidly, I come closer. He greets me with a subtle bow. Bow? Interesting. Which I return the same way. I guess, like, nod, like head nod. Trying my best to look polite and friendly, I smile, watching the room. I hear the other people talking, but I can't bring myself to say a single word to him.
Hi, Pudding. Hello. Oh, yum, yum, yum. What you eating for Din Din?
I had a salad.
I had salad, and then I had another... I grabbed some, like, Korean... Ooh, yummy. They're like Korean chiffon cakes with a little bit of strawberry, cream in the middle. And they are delicious, and I had one of those with my salad. The man saw us and immediately tried to blow us.
Are you saying this man dipped his head in preparation for a blowjob to provide? That's an insane instinct if that's what he did.
All right. I'm starting to feel awkward.
No, I think he's fine with it.
Marcus doesn't seem intimidating. Shalom! Hello! Hello! Welcome! We're trying to kiss a doctor. To be expected. Marcus doesn't look intimidating like the day I first met him, but for some reason the silence is triggering my anxiety. You exist! Yay! I'm a loser.
Oh god, we're jumping.
I can't even start a conversation.
You're so annoying.
What?
Look at Mitchell. He's already drunk.
He's already it's been 20 minutes.
I look in the direction he points, finding the man talking to Leonard. Leonard is trying his best to keep some distance from Edgar's face while the man laughs loudly, not giving a single care about the embarrassing situation.
Oh yeah, our queen is here. We're so happy to have you, Zella. Thank you for existing.
Single care.
Oh, wow. Does he need help?
That's the gentleman we warned you about.
I see it now. I repeat. Does he need help?
Bow in a non-blowjob suggesting way.
Oh, I feel sorry for Leonard.
Yeah. You should throw some water on Edgar. I bet that would stop him.
I don't think so. I think he'd get... I think then he'd just have a wet drunk man. That's mean.
Just saying. It's not like Leonard would do it.
Well, I mean, yeah. Aww. Yeah, thank you for existing, Zettel, and we love you, and we appreciate you. And we missed you! Welcome back.
But it would be funny.
I mean, I guess if you say so, Marcus. I guess.
Hearing Marcus's voice sound so soft makes me chuckle.
He's the quiet type, but he's fun.
Now, look at Lawrence.
What about him?
Nothing. He's just the same as always.
I know, handsome, hot.
Boring.
Oh, well. Well, we know he's not.
We know this man is a top.
Aren't you like that too?
No. I'm talking to you, right?
I don't think that counteracts being boring. Yeah. Unless you're trying to say that I'm boring too.
Oh, unless you're trying to say that I'm boring too.
Well. Oh no, he's upset. He's gonna crush me and it won't even be fun.
Seriously? Ugh, I don't want to be compared to that guy.
But honestly, I expected you to be more serious. I was worried you'd be rude to me.
Why? I don't even know you.
Well, that means if you do and you don't like me, you will be rude. Yeah, but you always look at me so pissed.
That's my face! Oh god!
Oh, you've got the worst case of resting bitch face in the world.
Ugh, people always get the wrong idea. But don't worry, I'm not like Lawrence. I won't yell at you for no reason.
But you will yell at me if there is a reason?
Hmm.
Thank you.
I think I'm more of the tired type than the grumpy type.
Debatable. Oh, I can see that. Maybe a few extra hours of sleep would change your mood a bit.
Hey, you're not supposed to agree.
Am I supposed to say, yes, Marcus, you look like totally well-rested and a ray of sunshine? Because then I'd be lying. Sorry.
I'll let it slide this time because it's your party. I really thought he said because you're pretty. And I was going to be like, well, interesting. But don't do it again.
Thank you, Mr. Kent.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no, he was into that. Uh-oh.
He's blushing. He's cute.
Maybe. Get moving. I just want to talk to you too.
Hi, see you later. Well, I've just made that man have a uncomfortable realization.
Yeah, who should I talk to now?
Nobody. I don't want to talk to Edgar. He's drunk. That was exhausting, but I'm glad I talked to him.
All right, now we have to talk to Ray. All right, good morning, Mr. Fox. Bit tired. It says pick any option on the chat. All right, we know. What about you? Did you stay up too late? I still wish you were there. I'll still be here when you come back. All right, then we have to talk to Lawrence. All right. Good morning, Mr. Hanson. This is Prince. Really feels like we're reporting to our dom.
You can have my number to your contacts if you wish.
Yeah, that's right. And then we are like, to know you better? I'm talking to you to get to know you better. And what if I'm like interested in getting to know you? Oh, there are more interesting ways. They are more if you want to chat to someone, you should try the others. They're more interested in anyway. You don't talk to them in private, I mean? Nope. Oh, I understand. I won't bother you. Good. So far, you've been a nice surprise to our crew. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I'm nice and not loud. Thank you for last night. Yeah, yeah. It's exactly what we're doing, yeah. My dom is my not classmate, sorry. My dom is my coworker at school, question mark. At the school, question mark. Yeah. Yeah, he basically is like, refer to me politely. And like you can't call me by my first name. Yeah, it's a whole different game, but I also would be down for it.
See you later.
All right, coolio. I don't know what's up with him. We basically just texted him like his sub.
Oh, you have to say it's a kid's thing. Don't worry. Oh, you know, it's just a kid's thing. It's probably her favorite toy right now. It's not working.
Ugh. A kid's thing, you say? I. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, don't worry. Soon she'll like something else.
Of course. That's how it is. Leonard, are you okay? I'm trying to hide that I'm also a weeb. Yeah. Reluctantly, he takes a step back. Okay. We don't go walking with Mitchell. Of course we do. Ray. All right, now we talk. She isn't helping me. I don't hate bugs. I like caterpillars. It's quite amazing. All right. First floor. Call out to him. Okay, this says enter Ray's route. Fingers fucking crossed. Fingers fucking crossed. Please. Oh, that's right. We have to go through all of this. We twist our ankle, and then we get Ray absolutely being like, I feel like you would be better underneath me. And Lawrence being like, hey, the fuck? There we go. There we go. I don't remember what I said. Did you hear my conversation with Thomas? That's right. We have to be honest. Be honest, yes.
I knew it was coming! I knew it was coming, but still.
You must be looking forward to your reward.
Sorry, my brain blue screened. Peanut butter crunch and a donut. That sounds delicious.
Unfortunately, now I need to hand you to Thomas. You need to pay for your crimes.
No! What?
I'm just messing with you. Don't worry about it. Hearing that wasn't a big deal.
I vaguely remember it actually being a big deal. Really?
Just the usual scolding. That's right. He was getting on your ass for being antagonistic. Thomas gets emotional about every little thing and makes a big deal out of it.
He talks like such a painful conversation was meaningless to him. As if I would believe it. The conversation left me with many questions about what happened between him and Hansen in the past and why it remains a point of contention. Yeah, Lawrence. Mr. Hansen. I think of asking about their relationship, but I stopped myself from starting that topic. The last time we spoke of it, Ray made it clear that it wasn't something he wanted to share with anyone.
Thomas, he likes things to be in perfect harmony because he doesn't want anyone to be sad, but he's a fool for thinking that would be possible. Life is just that. It's just like that. To be happy, one must be sad. He talks with disdain in his voice, but his face shows me the eyes of a man too tired of repeating those words to himself.
I sense psychological issues. Maybe Thomas was not the only one who wants things to be different. Verdant! You're alive! You're alive! Verdant's alive! Hey! Why does it sound like you don't agree with your words?
Do I?
Yeah, I mean, you talk like you don't care, but you're still taking the time to explain it to me. You did die, but you lived. Well, I'm glad you're back. Glad you're back with the living.
It's like the endgame of Melorosia.
What do you mean? It's like the endgame of Melorosia. I died, but I came back. As if it matters to you.
For a moment, Ray doesn't say anything. He only watches me, thinking deeply about what I said. Our cheerful mood from earlier is completely gone. Now the silence between us has turned dull and gray. All these previous characters are coming back, yeah.
I can't help but feel guilty about it. I've already gone too deep into a place where I shouldn't even have crossed the door.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it's none of my business, but I can't help it. It's kind of painful to hear you talking about it. I know it's not much, but if you need someone to talk to, remember that I'm here for you. I said that in an attempt to fix up the mood and bring comfort to his confusion, but it seems that my words caused the wrong effect. Instead of his lazy smile, my words brought an astonished look into his eyes. Oh, do you need... I think you need a hug. He looked like he just found something he didn't even know he was looking for. An expression of disturbing confusion. Oh, wait. I almost said wasted instead of worried. Wasted. I drunk on his look. Worried, I opened my mouth to ask what was wrong. My voice fades out into the doctor's soft laugh. You're too kind, Melorosia. So much that it sounds dangerous. He grunts, shaking his head. Somehow it looks like he's not talking to me, but with his own thoughts. There's a smile on his lips, but the weight of his tired heart is showing on his shoulders. Is that a good thing? I have no idea, but maybe if we spend more time together, we'll learn the answer.
I'm really curious about it.
He leans in closer. Spanish guitars!
Winking cheerfully before standing up.
I'm weak.
Despite the confusing feelings and the awkward way the conversation ended, we managed to restore the previous friendly atmosphere. Seeing him smiling and teasing me really makes me happy. Oh, fuck, I'm an M. Well, I think we're done with your checkup and your lies. What?
Nothing. I think I deserve it.
Yes, you do. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh, no. I'm good.
Well then, you're free to go.
Hearing that makes me sad all of a sudden. Well, baby nut, we shouldn't be sad for being healthy. Don't be sad that you're healthy. I understand wanting to see the hot doctor, but as someone who's not healthy, treasure your health. I was all nervous about coming here earlier, and now I don't want to leave. My heart flutters at this thought. I think this is the first time I realize I feel this way. Maybe that's the effect he has on me. But I still don't know if it's good or not.
Have a good break and don't forget to eat.
Yes. Maybe, yes. Yeah. Maybe he's right. We should spend more time together to know the answer. Shaking my head in my silly thoughts, I stand up. Thanking him one last time, I grab my bag and leave both the room and the conversation behind.
I forget, I don't think our stalker comes in until later. Or sorry, our, like, actual yandere.
After such a long day, the night's finally here, and I can't wait to go home. To be honest, I should have got home a few hours ago, but when Christy heard I was walking by myself, she forced me to wait for her to accompany me. She didn't say it out loud, but I know she's still worried about my ankle and wants to make sure I get home safely. As I'm thinking about what I should do for dinner, I hear footsteps approaching me in the hall. There you are.
Oh, I know. Sorry for making you wait. Thomas's lectures got longer than usual.
As it should.
Oh, come on. I didn't do anything troublesome this time.
I like how you added this time there.
It's only the truth.
Sure. Can we go now?
Right, about that. Do you mind if Leonard comes with us?
Not at all.
Thank you. He's been going home with me since I found out he lives near my place. So it would be nice to have him walk me home after we leave you at your house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was surprised too. He only told me that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Leonard, the nerd.
Where's the character that assists MC? No, not from Big Bang Theory. May or may not have a crush on them themselves. I don't believe there is a character with that archetype in this game, but that definitely exists in Jacques Jean. Poor so, but he's next in line. As soon as I fucking finish Suzu's route. My God. My boyfriend's happy about it. No, now he doesn't need to do the Uber work for me all the time. It's you guys. You guys are the friend that assists the MC with the dates.
Ah, that's good.
Give me a second to get him.
Sure.
Christy wants us. Christy is happily in a monogamous relationship. Quickly, Christy runs back to the lounge while I wait in the middle of the hallway. Watching her run around everywhere still amazes me. I don't know how she can keep up with that energy all the time. Yeah. Well, I mean, crazy stuff was still happening on Suzu's route. We did literally last night watch Kamiya. I'm sorry, there's no other way to express it. Have an orgasm immediately after being praised by Chewie. It was crazy. Not above home wrecking. Hey, for certain men. For certain men. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Before I can blink twice, she comes back with a drowsy Leonard by her side. Hey, did she also make you wait?
Not this time.
This time.
Ugh, let's go already.
Trying to ignore our taunts, Christy snarls at us, walking fast ahead. It feels amazing to be on the other side of teases at least once.
I don't even try to hide it.
Leonard and I exchange looks, giggling as we run after her in the empty hallway.
I'm dying to get home and sleep. Yeah, me too. My head is so heavy, I can barely keep it still over my neck all day.
Oh! Blessings. You guys are pulling all-nighters too often, don't you think?
Yeah. I'd say it's a necessary sacrifice.
Really?
I have students to grade.
I know that, but you could have done it 2 weeks ago instead of waiting for the deadline to do it.
I was too busy 2 weeks ago.
You were partying last week.
Yeah, so?
Ugh.
Listen, you gotta have fun before you get serious, okay? Seriously, I may die tomorrow, so let me do it while enjoying my life. I don't want my last memories to be of a sad teacher locked in a classroom.
You are a terrible example for the kids.
No, I'm the truth society doesn't want you to know about. Yeah, Chewie turns into a cat and becomes liquid.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, if we all lived our adult lives having fun like we used to do when we were younger, we'd be less depressed. And that includes Hanson as well.
Sure, but that means we'd be pulling all-nighters every night too. So?
You are half right.
Sounds good to me.
I know Christy's too proud to accept defeat, so hearing her run out of arguments is enough for me. In the midst of our stupid dispute, I hear a shy giggle calling my attention to the corner. I'm surprised to see Leonard walking by our side. He's been so quiet I forgot he was there to begin with. For a moment, I feel bad for letting him out of the conversation, but soon that feeling fades away when I see him happily listening to it. It's funny how you two sound like opposite sides of the same coin. I know, that's why we're friends. Someone's gotta have fun, and someone needs to be the voice of reason.
Right. What about you, Leonard? Are you staying up late partying too?
Oh no, it's flattery to think I'd do something like Christy. Could you at least pretend you're not spending your nights crying in bed? I don't do that. Denying it so hard only makes you guilty. So I am right. What? Christy, the mood is in the gutter now.
Christy, stop it. You're annoying. Don't listen to her, Leonard.
I know. But honestly, partying hard would be too much for me.
Then?
I guess I'm just leaving work for the next day and then the day after and so on.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's like a work backlog.
That doesn't make me feel better.
We walk slowly, talking loudly, not worrying about anything but this moment. It's been a while since I last enjoyed some time with my friends. I've forgotten how good it feels to talk about little things and just make fun of each other. Sometimes this is all you need to heal your tired soul. As we keep talking, no! My back hurts. I don't want to sit up straight. God damn it, man. As I keep talking, I notice the bright lights coming out of a lone room on the other side of the hall. My feet almost stop moving when a glimpse of memory reminds me who's inside.
Talk about working. That is a true example of excessive effort.
As we keep talking, now!
Christy follows my eyes, saying exactly what I'm thinking. Leonard follows along. His curious expression turns guilty when he realizes what we're talking about. Yeah, we may not be role models for anyone, but working like that just isn't right. I could never understand what he does here at this hour. I mean, he's a nurse, right? Shouldn't he go home as soon as the students leave? Yeah.
What do you mean, Phantom? What do you mean, Phantom? My muscles are still sore from all of the freaking moving.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Fine. Bazinga. I hate you. Oh, man. Amazing. But he always stays up late. It's a bit unsettling, if you ask me. Makes me wonder if Edgar is right about him.
What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard of it? Edgar is a little suspicious of Ray.
Huh? Why?
It's a long story. I think it started in a meeting some time ago. We're all waiting for Thomas in the lounge when Ray walked in. I think it was the first time he was included in our meetings, so everyone was surprised. We didn't know what to do. It was a little uncomfortable. Yeah, that's when Eddie thought it was a good idea to fool around. I don't remember very well what happened, but Edgar made a joke about Ray being the mad doctor doing secret experiments at night.
Oh, no.
Yeah, typical him. We all know he didn't mean any harm, but Ray didn't react too well. It's the first time I saw his face so seriously, too. Edgar noticed it and apologized, but Ray just pushed him away. Like he didn't want anyone to go deep into it. Since then, Edgar started this rumor in the lounge about Ray doing experiments after midnight. Just like when he started the bloodsucker thing too. Don't talk about the bloodsucker, please. Phantom, I've seen way more episodes of Big Bang Theory than I would like to admit. It was my mother's favorite show for a while. It was the one that always got put on in the background when stuff was happening. Now it's Great British Baking Show. And I'm happy for that. Yeah, I haven't seen Young Sheldon. I don't think my mom has either. I don't think my Earth mom has either. I think she burnt out pretty quick on Big Bang Theory, but I do think we still have like a few DVDs of like complete seasons. Leonard closes his eyes, pressing his temples in an attempt to forget embarrassing memories. Christy doesn't give him attention, turning back to me with dark thoughts clouding her eyes. He's so childish, but honestly, when I see Ray working so hard, I can't help but be worried. He's a nurse. What the hell is he doing at this hour? Yeah? Can we stop with the sinister talk now? Oh, why is our baby scared? Shut up! They keep teasing and poking at each other like this is all a big joke. I should do the same, but my mind doesn't follow along. My gaze is still lost on that empty window on the other side. I've heard about Ray's extended work hours, but I never gave it much thought. However, I also don't think Edgar's rumor would be true. There's definitely something wrong here. It's all rumors, Prince. My heart nearly leaps out of my chest, hearing Leonard's voice. Ow! I raised my shoulder at an odd angle and fucking pinged a nerve. Ow! Okay, hold on. Actually. I found the ow spot. Owie! That hurts! But it's a freaking pressure point. Do the roll stretch. What roll stretch? Roll your shoulders? I can do that, but... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm gonna put my back to the microphone. Let's see if it picks it up. I don't think it picks it up. I don't think it picks it up. No, it doesn't. It's crazy. When I roll my shoulders, you can hear it go. You want to hear my joints make horrible noises? Because they do. There's been multiple times that my my shoulder pop has been caught by the... Oh yeah, it doesn't pick it up. My shoulder pop has been caught by the microphone. But this is the shoulder that I broke anyway, so like it's never been correct. It's never been the same. Yeah, I broke it the summer of 5th grade. Summer after 5th grade. I got hit while roller skating by another guy. By someone roller skating. I was in like the little baby roller skates and they were in inline roller skates, and they were going crazy fast around the rink, and I was in their way, and they slammed into me. And according to my friend who I was skating next to at the time, I did a backflip, landed on my head, I think landed on my shoulder and then my head. I had a concussion and a broken shoulder. And I had to be in an immobilizer for 8 weeks because the break was so close to my growth plate that they were worried about it. And if you've never been in an immobilizer, those things suck ass. They suck so much. It's basically a giant foam sling that like holds your arm to your body. It was no fun. It was no fun at all. Because after 8 weeks in an immobilizer, I had to be in a sling for 6 weeks afterwards. And it was my dominant hand. It's my right arm, so. And that's why, part of the reason why my cane is in my left. Yeah. Yeah, my right shoulder is just never good. It's my worst shoulder.
I couldn't even hide the blushing on my face. Luckily for me, they took it as a joke and didn't mean anything to embarrass me.
Yeah, girl, don't think about it too much. You might have a secret or two, but don't we all?
I guess.
It's hard to think it's a rumor now after hearing them talk so much about it. But what other options do I have? I need to get myself a massage again.
Ray already made it clear he wasn't open to talking about his personal life, and I think I shouldn't worry as long as he's doing fine. Shaking my head, I try not to think too hard about it and just go home with them. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Days have passed since I came back. I resumed my classes, my body fully healed, and my life is back to normal. No more pain and no more worried friends. Now all I have left is the excitement to work. Ray's right. 3 days was all I needed. It seems I'm not going to kick this ankle. Remembering what Ray said that day, I head to the lounge with a large smile on my lips. That's creepy. Leonard's voice cracking in fear is the first thing I hear when I step inside. Stopping in my tracks, I look into the room with wide eyes, seeing everyone sitting around the table. The expressions on their face don't match. Everyone seems to be thinking about different things. I have no idea what's going on, but that doesn't stop me from giggling. It's so creepy, Leonard. Oh, hi, Prince. Hey, girl. I forgot I gave Edgar the southern accent for a moment, and then I just, like, slipped into it like a suit. Don't worry, Leo's just being a big baby. I'm serious. I think I just got here at a good time. Walking closer to them, I place my bag on the table and look for a seat in their circle to hear the story. What's going on? Leo was just telling us about what you guys saw a few days ago. What? Eh? Ray working overtime again? Oh, that. Yeah, now guess what? Ray didn't come to work today. How far can I reach my right hand? I mean, like, I can fully extend it. My shoulder just is, horrible. I'd say on par for some of the worst joints in my body. Contested only by my hips and my knees and my ankles. Actually, never mind. They're all bad. I was about to say, and never mind. They're all bad. Yeah, yeah. Leonard does have secret Bishi energy. And he's never done that before. Prince, weren't you paying attention? Yeah, but I don't understand why this is so surprising. Ray hasn't missed a single day of work since I started working here. Or since ever. Seriously? Yeah, well, look, all of my joints are fucked up. It's just knowledge. They all hurt. You'll need a gene modifier too while you're at it. I have fibromyalgia. Everything hurts all the time. It's just par for the course. I'm usually sitting, you know those like pain scales where they're like, rate your pain out of 10. I'm pretty consistently on a low day out of 4. So like, and that's not even counting the fatigue. The fatigue is its own separate variable. Yeah, exactly. Everything, everywhere, all at once, pain. Seriously? Mm-hmm. According to Lars, this is the 3rd time since his first day here. And how do you know that, Mr. Hansen?
As we started working here at the same time.
Oh!
We were the first ones Thomas locked here.
Like sexually, or?
True ancient beings. What, Mitchell? But that's not what's worrying me.
Then?
If he never skips work, then do you think he heard us that night? The question haunting Leonard suddenly starts to bother me.
He hadn't said anything bad that night, but it didn't stop me from feeling guilty.
So what? He heard it all and decided it was time to take a day off. That's good. We're helping him take it easy. I'm serious, Christy. Wait, I don't get it. Why are you guys worked up about it? He's the school doctor. He needs to be here every day. Oh, wow, completely wrong, man. He's the school doctor. He needs to be here every day, right? True, but the timing's strange. I agree with Leo. There's definitely something wrong here. Thank you. So what do you guys say about taking the chance to search his office? Huh? I knew Mitchell would say something stupid. That's not stupid. We're all suspicious of him. Yeah. Think about it. What if we find something weird there? Like a mutant lizard or something. What? Now you're talking nonsense. I'm serious. What if there's something wrong with him? Shouldn't we look for it and try to help him? Edgar jumps from one idea to another so fast it's hard for the rest of us to keep up. It's obvious that he wants to find proof to show he's right in his assumptions. But at the same time, when we think that Ray may be hiding something, his plan doesn't sound so absurd.
Okay, enough. This is going too far. I'll send him a message.
Eh? Oh, what? What? Do you have his number?
Yeah, he gave it to me when I first met him.
I thought he didn't like the teachers. Do I go to physical therapy? No. Nope. I was told there's nothing I can do. They're like, you're gonna be in pain for the rest of your life. Have fun! And I was like, oh, thanks! They're like, you can use a cane or whatever. I started using a cane, because it helped. It helped a lot. I was doing so much walking for college. Yeah, the ad's here. I'll terrify you guys with the tales of my body. I did so much walking in college, and it still happens every once in a while. It happened actually just a couple of days ago. I got what I colloquially call screwdriver knee, where it feels like someone is trying to pry open my kneecap and my like knee joint with a screwdriver, with two screwdrivers. Like they're trying to pry it open like a clamshell. And though that's never fun, but I was getting that so often in college, in like after I went through my entire, this was in sophomore year, so it was second year. And for a couple of months I was like, this is agony. This is agony. And it had been going on for a bit too. When I was at home, but not as badly. And then college, walking so much in college really exacerbated it. And I was like, I think I need something to help take the like pressure off of my knees and also my hips. And also I just don't have great balance because I have inner ear issues anyway. So I was like, I'm gonna use a cane. And you know, my earth parents were really nice and accepting, and they were like, yeah, okay, we'll get you a cane if you think that's gonna make you feel better. I was like, I think it'll help. Yeah. And it did help a lot. But, and then I went to, because I have a skin condition that can create, that has the possibility to create a degenerative joint disease. It often comes coupled with degenerative joint issues. And so when I was at a normal checkup where they're like, you still have it? Yep, still have it. Yep, but my immune system's still all fucky wucky. They were like, are you in pain in the morning, etc. What? And I was like, I'm in pain all the time. And they were like, oh, well, that's not how it's supposed to be. I was like, what do you mean? You mean everybody isn't just like in pain all the time? They're like, no, that's not how it's supposed to happen. So we're gonna go send you to a rheumatologist to get every test under the fucking sun and x-rays and everything. And that was when I found out that I have like an extra vertebrae too. I was like, wow, like 3/4 of an extra vertebrae or something. And I was like, well, yeah, that explains why I can't do fucking Pilates. Pilates is like sitting on bone. But and then they were like, yeah, no, everything came back fine. You don't have the degenerative joint issues. And I was like, well, then why am I in pain all the time? And the doctor squeezed my upper arm. I screamed, and he went, fibromyalgia. And then he got me on, yeah, I can't do Pilates. The like thing where you sit on your, when you like sit on your tail, not on your tailbone. You're not technically supposed to sit on your tailbone, but that like thing where you bring your knees up to your chest and your arms go out and you like hold yourself like it's a big core exercise. I can't do that because it's like agony. I'm sitting on my bones. So yeah, they were like, bam, wow, yeah, this boy's got chronic pain. We don't fucking know why. And then they gave me prescription strength Advil, which is basically they told me to take more Advil than necessary. Or, well, you know, more Advil than follows the prescription on the box. And then they said, come back every 3 months. We'll say, are you still in pain? Tell you, yup. And then they're like, we'll have you piss in a cup and we'll take your blood and make sure, you know, your liver and kidneys and everything aren't throwing a fucking fit from having basically a lot of Advil. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I had one appointment where I was literally in the waiting room for 2 hours past my appointment time. And they were like, yeah, the doctor will see you soon. And I was like, I skipped a class to be here. And then it was a 5-minute appointment where the doctor in verbal notes on his little recorder was like, patient claims. And I was like, I'm not claiming, I'm reporting. I didn't like this doctor very much. It was an old white man, if that tells you anything. And then I was like, well, I'm not coming back. And my prescription ran out. And I was like, I'm not going to just take more Advil than necessary when I'm not getting, blood work done to make certain my liver and kidneys aren't crapping out. So now I just raw dog life. So yeah, when I'm like, I have no spoons and I can't get out of bed, quite literally. Doesn't like you. He doesn't like you, Edgar. Back to the game. Yeah. And Lars. But he seems to have nothing against Melorosia. Yeah. Everyone is looking at me, but only Christy is smiling. I didn't understand why having his number would be such a big deal until they all pointed it out. Perhaps since I have everyone's contact from the beginning, I didn't realize how strange it was for Ray to share it with me. I missed the fact he wasn't in the group chat, and the teachers never said anything about texting him. Looking back now, I'm starting to feel special, and it's not something easy to hide from their eyes. I don't like this. Yeah, I mean, given some of the crazy shit I could do with my joints, like I can do full like prayer hands behind my back and everything. Like I can't press my forearms together, but I can fully like press my hands together. Yeah. They think I possibly have the super bendy bitch issue too, but I'm like, that's gonna take a lot of time to get figured out, and I do not have the time and energy. I don't like this. Oh, mind your business. Let him text him so we can know what's happening. Yeah, right. Go on, Prince. Okay. I don't even know if he's gonna answer me. Without wasting time, I grab my phone, giving them no room for more questions. I take a deep breath and send him a short message asking how he's doing. My fingers shake, holding my phone close to my face.
Oh, blessings.
The white screen is blinding me, but it's better than looking at the suspicious faces surrounding me. He may have overslept. Is that your best theory? It's not a theory, it's an actual possibility. Oh. The notification pops up, making me blink a few times to focus. Everything around me turns quiet when I see his name on the top of the screen. Was surprised to receive a message from you at this hour.
I know. Sorry for bothering you. Oh, hello, Miss Fox. So I check on you feeling well.
It's not a bother at all, my dear. I'm rather happy to hear from you.
I'm glad. Ben, how you doing?
Very good, thank you. What about you?
I'm good too.
That's great. How's your ankle? Does it still hurt?
Nope, it's just as you said.
I forgot everyone. I loved this scene when we were playing this route the first time because it really was everyone watching us flirt through text and not knowing what's going on.
I'm feeling fresh as new.
I'm a doctor after all. ... But this is not the only reason why you texted me, right? Not only texted me, right? Okay, yep.
How can you read me through the screen like this? I feel like I can never lie to you.
I think that's a good thing.
But then I'll never be able to surprise you.
That's not true. You just did it now.
Is this your superpower?
Not a superpower. I just paid a lot of attention to you. Yeah. Yeah, Chrissy's like, oh. And I love that you don't hide. Oh, not a superpower, I just pay a lot of attention to you, and I love that you don't hide from me too. Don't blush too hard. Anyway. Were you worried about why I didn't show up today?
Can you at least pretend you didn't know it already? This is so embarrassing.
Sorry. But honestly, you shouldn't be embarrassed for being so sweet. I'm actually glad you noticed my absence.
So, what happened?
Nothing. I just had some matters to take care of that couldn't wait until the weekend.
Nothing troublesome, I hope.
Yes. Luckily, it's not a reason to be worried. Just personal stuff.
That's good to hear.
And by the way, there's also a nurse working my place today. She's Thomas's acquaintance and a wonderful professional. So make sure to go to her if you need anything.
I see.
Is it me or do you sound a bit disappointed now?
Maybe. I mean, it's the first time you're not around. I guess I'm just... missing you.
We're about to sucker punch this man in the face. Speaking of sucker punching someone in the face, I will say after stream, I was able to swing back into my D&D group for a little bit before I had to crash asleep. And will say, did some of my best work, my best acting work, sucker punching a player character in the face with some emotions.
Missing you.
What?
I guess I was hoping you would come later. You would say you'd come later.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm more of an NPC. I just swing by every so often and have fun. Sasura creates chaos, causes emotions, and then leaves.
But you won't, and now I'm feeling... I don't know, it's not the same without you. Sorry, I said something weird, right?
No. You just caught me off guard.
Speaking of, I am looking at possibly running my own D&D campaign next year.
You really are no joke, Melrosea. I promise I'll be back tomorrow, and I promise I'm gonna tease the hell out of you to make up for it today.
Oh.
Make up for today.
I guess that'll teach me not to talk too much.
I can't wait to see you again. Well then, I better get back to my errands.
Sorry for holding you back.
Uh-huh. Don't worry, it was nice talking to you. Have a good day, Melrosea. Yep, there's everybody looking at us again. My heart's beating a happy pace. I don't even know if that's possible, but this is what I'm feeling right now. I feel myself put down, trying to push away the heady feelings, making me smile and cool down the blush on my face. I turn my attention back up, and that's where I remember where I am. For a second, my whole body turns cold. I forgot everyone is still here. More importantly, I forgot they're watching my reactions the whole time. I should be asking that. We've been calling you for minutes. Really? What's up with that smile on your face? Yeah, it looked like you're having fun, too. Are you guys jealous? No. Yes? Hearing them point out my reactions just made it worse. I don't even know what to say anymore, and Chrissy's only laughing at it. I feel like a cartoon character melting away in the sun while all eyes stare down at me. Back to the topic. What do you say?
Oh, yeah. He said he couldn't make it to work because he had some urgent matters to take care of today. But he's doing fine.
Did he say what it was?
No, and I didn't ask. He said it was personal.
I see. And what did he say to make you smile like that? Usually I'd tell Ed to shut up, but now I'm curious too.
That's personal.
Yeah. Everyone is like, oh shit. I wanted to sound cool, but I don't think my blushing face matched it. Coughing and pretending like none of this happened, I wrap it up.
Anyway, I think this puts an end to this discussion.
Right, and this means I was right and you all were wrong. You took a day off, as anyone would do. Nothing suspicious about it.
Marcus says with a proud smile, but only Hansen and Leonard seem to agree with him. I see Edgar and Christy exchanging looks. A bad sign indeed. I quickly try to think of something to say to stop them from making a stupid decision. I do it fast, but not fast enough. I vote to look in his office. I'm with Ed. What? So childish.
So childish.
Oh, sorry to ruin it, Edgar, but I don't think that'll work.
Why?
Mr. Fox says there's a nurse in his office. I think Thomas brought her to replace him for the day.
God, Thomas loves to drag people into this place. Indeed. Edgar wasn't too happy about this resolution. To be honest, it looked like that response only made him more suspicious of Ray. However, he didn't fight it, and like a kid bored with an old toy, he went around to bother someone else. While they keep arguing, I look back to my phone. The messages are still on my screen, bringing back that faint smile in my eyes. I'm glad this discussion has come to an end, but to be honest, I'm happier it started. Thanks to them, I was able to talk to him today. Now I feel like I'm working harder and waiting for him to come back tomorrow. Like a work wife. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. There we go. Would we like to skip Eric's intro? Yes. All right, stalker. Ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. All right. It's almost break time, and I just finished another interesting class. Today, I talked about insects and how similar those creatures are to humans. It was a perfect opportunity to teach my students about how small lives are so important to our ecosystem, just as much as our own small actions are to others' lives. It was also fun to see the kids' priceless grimaces whenever I showed them a gross close-up picture. I love my job. Oh, Edgar, help me something. Edgar, help me stretch. Oh, Edgar, help me stretch. Wrong entirely. Oh, yeah, it's these two. Pressing lunch, my favorite dorks. That's right, we've seen this one. They start having interesting noises and stretching. Yeah, Marcus keeps telling us we need to stretch. Marcus, my body's already fucking popcorn. Yeah, and then Edgar fucking faints.
Edgar, are you still there? Ed?
The cracking sound of fingers above us sends shivers down my spine. The horse scene isn't over yet. Go.
What?
Go, Melrosia, run for your life. I'll keep him busy. Marcus grabs him again before he finishes his hero's line, stretching his back in a straight line I've never seen before. Not being so dramatic. If he stretched every day, this wouldn't happen. Ah! Run! I know it must hurt like hell, but watching Edgar make a seed is just funny. Even Marcus can't deny he's having fun doing it. Live your life to the fullest, my dear prince. Don't let my sacrifice be in vain. Following Edgar's scream, the door opened behind us, calling our attention to the entrance. The man staying there stares at all of us with question marks. As question marks form on his face. What the? You know what? Forget it. I'm not interested. I do love to think that with how it was described that Marcus was stretching Edgar, it probably did look like Marcus they were fornicating. Marcus opens his mouth in an attempt to explain why he's holding Edgar from behind and bending him over the table, but he stops right after Ray raises his hand. The doctor closes his eyes, taking a deep breath to collect his thoughts after such an unexpected scene. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here like a fucking Fujoshi. I guess I would fall under Fujin or Fudanshi, but... Smiling. Melrosia, would you mind coming with me for a second?
Oh, not at all. It'll be a pleasure, actually.
All right, follow me.
Okay. Bye, boys. Have fun.
Melrosia.
Yeah?
Don't forget you'll need to come back here later. And I will be here, waiting for you to prove my point. Run, Prince, now! Not giving Marcus a chance to hold me back, I run after Ray, leaving the screams and the laughter behind.
Don't worry, Ray. They were being safe.
I didn't even ask where Ray was taking me, and I couldn't care less about it. All I could think about was how I was going to avoid Marcus all day, while still working in the same place. I didn't want him to grab my arms and play with me like a rag doll. Just thinking about it is enough to give me chills. Shaking my head, I take a look to my left, finding Ray's eyes watching me with a faint smile on his lips.
What?
I'm trying to guess what you're thinking so deeply about. I think it has something to do with that awkward scene from earlier.
Yeah. It's not good to ship your... co-workers, is it?
What did that old fella do to you, Melrosia?
Nothing. For now.
Echoes of Edgar's painful screams complete my hesitating sentence. As I suffer, compressing these terrifying fears, Ray laughs beside me, enjoying my silly situation. Well, if you need a place to hide, you know my office is always open for you. His last words come out with a sheepish smile. I had to force myself to keep moving and not let the shock of hearing it stop me in my tracks. Ray doesn't know what happened in the lounge, and yet he's open and ready to give me aid for any reason. This alone is enough reason to warm me up from the inside out.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. I honestly have no idea how you keep up with them. It's not enough to deal with students. You still have to deal with the old man's shenanigans.
Well, some of them are endearing. It's not that bad.
Really? Or are you already used to it?
Maybe I'm used to it too.
I knew it.
But they're also fun. I think this is our way to help each other relieve stress.
I see. I'm glad you're enjoying your time with them.
As we talk, we turn the second corner, heading to another long hall. I know these hallways well enough to know where we are, but I still don't understand why Ray's leading me through it. Where are you taking me?
Administration office.
Why?
Remember when we first met? Oh yeah. That is the sick kid, and they find out that the sick kid actually had like a really bad stomach issue, and we basically saved him. I remember this bit, so we can skip for a while. Okay. I just hope we moved it in the right direction. We talk about moving fate, and he's like, wow, we changed things. Come on, I'll take you back to the lounge.
All right, let's go. Maybe it was just me, but something about his voice had me intrigued. I could hear a hint of sadness, but at the same time, it sounded guilty and tired. However, on his face, there was nothing different, just the same carefree expression. Sometimes it's hard to decipher what goes on in his mind, but it doesn't concern me. I think that's what makes him so interesting. Not mentioning any of it, I follow him back to the lounge. Blessings!
When we get back to the room, the place is quieter than it's been in a while.
Blessings again! Marcus and Edgar are nowhere to be seen, and only my bag is waiting for me on the table. No one's here. Thank God. I still need to talk to Marcus later.
If you don't mind, I would like to talk to Kent about Josh's condition.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes, I need to check the supplies in the gym right now, so I can do it for you. I think that will give you some time to hide from him, too.
Then I will gladly accept your help.
Of course.
I'm starting to think Ray heard our discussion from before. And he is, somehow, also hearing my thoughts now. Nevertheless, and as embarrassing as it sounds, I'm really happy he's trying to protect me from Marcus's stretching lesson. When I turn my gaze to the side, I notice Ray's watching me with caring eyes and a soft smile. What?
I was thinking this is the second time you've made me walk into this room since I met you.
Oh, that's right. He said he doesn't like to come here. Why do I feel so happy about it? Well, 'cause he's here. And he's going places that he usually doesn't go for us.
Why are you smiling?
He asks me that, but I feel he already knows the answer. Feeling something tickling my heart, I roll my eyes to look away from him. Ray giggles next to me, looking around the room.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I also met the new boy.
Oh yeah, my stalker.
Eric, is it?
Yeah, Thomas's new assistant. He's a sweetheart.
He sounded a bit moody to me.
Really?
Yeah, not that I care about it, since we won't be seeing each other much.
Right.
Thomas also told me it's not a permanent job, but you know him. He told me the same, and I've been here for 10 years now.
No way.
I bet you just saw your life flashing before your eyes. This is your life now, Melorizia.
Oh, I'm having conflicted feelings. Like, I enjoyed this, but also 10 more years?
Ray laughs as I hold my head dizzy at that thought. I can't deny that imagining myself working in the same place for the next 10 years isn't making me anxious now. It's truly scary to think I might be stuck in an endless loop. However, when I look around me, I see the bags and the messy books on the table, and I realize I'm not alone here. This is not a maze where a minotaur is hunting me. This is our personal garden where we're growing together.
And honestly, I don't feel so bad about it.
Huh?
I don't think it would be that bad to spend 10 more years with people I love.
Does that include me?
Of course I love. No, wait, that's not. I
was trying to explain myself, but instead of making sense, I was making a mess. As we often are to do, but also, you little rascal walked us right into that one. However, my embarrassment was not the reason why I stopped talking. It was Ray. When I started stuttering and panicking, he burst out laughing. It's the first time I hear him sounding so honest and young. I'm blushing again, but that's because my heart is flustered this time. Shaking his head, he turned back to me with a smile lingering on his face. Well, if you stay around for longer, then I don't mind staying here too.
Oh, whoa, I see. Oh, whoa, I see.
Excuse me. Cutting our conversation is sending my soul out of my body. A deep, annoyed voice calls us from behind. Quickly, we turn our heads at the same time, but when we see the face, only I show a worried expression. Oh, I forgot. It's Hansen. Standing there with an impatient gaze, Mr. Hansen looks down on us.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Hansen.
Or he's standing at the door. There's seats in the room.
Yeah, I know. I just forgot about it.
And what are you doing here? Talking to Melorosia. I had some business with him. But I think we're done now, right?
Yes, of course.
Then I'll take my leave before someone shoots me out of here. See you later, Prince.
See ya.
He rushes his way out of the room, but not without giving me a wink and a quick wave. Watching him go, I hold a silly smile on my lips and one hand suspended in the air. I don't know how he does it, but Ray always finds a way to make me look forward to seeing him again. That would be the crush. Girl, that would be the crush. Shaking my head, I turn around, only to find Mr. Hansen standing a few steps behind, watching me disapprovingly. At first, I try to pretend I don't see him, but as his stare becomes more persistent, I realize it won't work.
What?
See you later. Huh. How often are you two meeting?
It's not like that.
Really?
Mr. Hansen, this is not what you're thinking.
I really hope so. He snorts, turns his back on me, and heads to the center. I have been here for long enough to be used to his cold attitude and bad temper, but this time it doesn't look like that. This time, I can't pretend it wasn't personal.
Wait, what's so wrong about meeting sometimes?
The feeling behind it.
Placing his bag on the table, he answers me as coldly as ever. Come on, bro, just because you want to hit it doesn't mean other people can't.
It can hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. Our Tom is getting territorial. Which, as we learned in his epilogue, he is.
And I don't want that.
I hear an angry growl in his voice and a red glow in his eyes.
Fuck!
I'm surprised to hear he's worried about me, but that doesn't answer my question.
Yeah, everybody wants to hit it. They're all romanceable.
Turning my gaze away from him, I try not to waver from the conversation. You talk as if Mr. Fox is a bad person.
Would you believe me if I say he is? Would you stop meeting with him then?
No, I won't do that. That's what I want to say, but I can't bring my lips to move.
So you already have feelings for him?
What are you?
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to stop it?
Oh, this is new. Also, what a wild thing to say. You want me to not have feelings for him and have feelings for you? This is starting to get on my nerves. Mr. Hansen doesn't care about my answer. He only wants to make demands and make sure I obey him. Yeah, he's the dom. First, he tried to cause a scene with Thomas, and now he's telling me to stay away from Ray. I let it slip once, but I won't do it again. Yeah, hot. Mr. Hansen, what's your problem?
Huh?
First, you don't want me to be close to you, and now you don't want me to close to him. And you're also saying he'll hurt me, but all he's been doing is taking care of me. Look, just because you don't want friends doesn't mean I can't have them too.
I'm not asking it because I don't want you to have friends.
Then why? Unintentionally, I end up letting a frustrated shout follow my words. Ugh! Then why? Ugh!
Mr. Hansen looks at me. His lips open and close a few times, but no sound comes out. He wants to answer, but he's too proud to do that. He won't admit. Yeah, Dom sees enemy Tom. Feels threatened. Jojo, standoff occurs.
After a few times battling himself, he finally gives up.
I think I'm just choosing the easy way instead of giving him a chance to change. A long, exhausted sigh comes out of his curved lips. I don't know how hard it was for him to say it, but I can see how relieved he looks now. It feels like he's finally letting go of something he's been holding on for years. I want to go to him and hold his hand. Man, we can't even make up our mind. We're like, ooh, Dom, but ooh, Dom. Why not both? Because the both end is friendship.
I still have something to say. Why do you hate each other so much?
I never said that.
But that's what it looks like. If you don't hate him, then what is it?
I hate the man he became because it reminds me of who I was.
What?
Yeah, oh, you're approaching me, yeah. A heavy silence follows the words. It's a silence of regret, a silence of distress. He looks at me before casting his eyes down. In the glimpse, I see sorrow and disbelief. Taking a deep breath, I decide to speak up and end this discussion for once.
I don't know what's going on between you two, but I'm not part of it. So please, stop trying to push us away. What?
You really are something. But I've known him for ages, so at least hear my advice.
Okay.
If you go deep into the lion's den, you're not only going to find the lion, but also the bones of its victims.
The fuck does that mean? He said what he wanted to say and left it open for my own interpretation. Am I gonna find dead bodies? How is that advice? Ending our conversation, he heads to his locker, not even glancing at my puzzled face. I should ask more, but now I'm not in the mood to do it. I think we both have had enough of yelling and confessing for the day. Shaking the thoughts off, I sit across from him at the table, quietly waiting for my shift to start. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I haven't seen Ray all day, not since what happened in the administration office. In the afternoon, I went back to my class, did my job, and talked to everyone like I always do. However, my mind was far away. Should I take seriously the words of a man who doesn't get along with Ray? Pondering a little more, I looked to my left as I walked down the hallway. A lonely room fills with light, illuminating a small, darkened corner. As usual, he's working late, but this time I'm not worried about it. I just want to see him. I have seen him today already. We talked and we spent time together. It should be enough. And yet my heart hammers against my chest every time I think about his distant gaze. For some reason, Mr. Hansen's words make me want to be around him even more than before. But Daddy, I love him! I'm not gonna let you get between us! Insert telenovela drama here. Now, doubting my own reasons, I stand in front of this room. My mind is blank, my body's cold. The only thing keeping me here is the hypnotic rhythm of my heart echoing through my body. Holding my bag, I wait, listening carefully to the sounds inside, gathering the courage to make a move. The sound is loud in the empty hallways. The seconds take too long to pass. Wow. I forgot you take that off. Ray appears before me with a confused expression and a face swollen enough to tell me he'd been sleeping over his desk. Slowly, the tiredness melts away from his face when he finds my small body under him.
Whoa.
He's not wearing his suit, and his hair is slightly messy around the edges. Such an unexpected sight stirs my feelings again. Wow, you're hot. Do you want to, like, we could use one of the beds in the nurse's office. I'm not picky. I'm not picky. I just need you. It's obvious that I'm disturbing his private time. Yeah, and yet he doesn't say anything. I cast my eyes down, deciding it better to only solve my business and leave him alone. Thinking about it, I feel my body turning cold and my cheeks burning hot. What business do I have with him? Fucking. I don't really have a reason to be here, do I? Fucking. My stomach turns upside down. My head spins around the many questions popping behind my eyes. Why am I here? Was I worried about him? No, that would be a lame excuse. I only came here because I wanted to see him again. Just a little bit more before going home, because before I can finish my thought, I hear him taking a step to the side. His gentle smile is welcoming me, as if he knows the cure for the illness growing in my heart. Yeah, it's kisses and then dick. In that order. Maybe also kisses during dick.
Come in.
He whispers under his breath, trying not to disturb the warm silence making room between us. Holding my bag, I walk into the illuminated solitude, hearing him closing the darkness behind us. See, there's like 5 beds here. How many pairs of sheets do you want to do? Ray moves around with dizzy steps, running his fingers through his hair, trying his best to hide his sleepy face. Yeah, a telenovela of the doms and the submissives. A telenovela all about domverse.
Sub-domverse. Which is a similar... It's part of, like, the Omegaverse extended universe, along with Cakeverse and Guideverse. And all that fun stuff. And I probably said a bunch of words that none of you know. But you should look into it. It's fun. The different verse universes. High sleepy face. Over the desk, I see piles of paper scattered above notebooks and empty folders. His coat's hanging on the corner, and his bags are waiting for him under the chair. Noticing I'm still standing by the door, Ray motions to sit in front of his desk.
I sit down, holding my bag as I always do. Oh yeah, this is when we find the bottles of medicine. Oh, excuse me. I can't lie. I'm tempted to look at the papers in front of me. However, I don't dare pry. Not after what happened last time. I learned my lesson. But even without reading what's in it, I can feel that he was studying something quite important. Still silenced, Ray spins on his heel, quickly reaching the coffee machine nearby. The slow buzz of the night creatures outside the window is the only sound we hear. Our voices seem to have disappeared, or at least lost their courage to come out. Wait, you also call him Daddy too? It's different. How? Yeah. It's strange. Usually he would say something to make his presence show, but this time he didn't even say good evening. It's strange, but it doesn't feel wrong. Ray comes back with 2 full cups and a smile. I take one in hand, seeing the black coffee reflecting my face. It's warm, bitter, yet oddly comforting. He sits by my side, leaning on the chair and taking a deep breath. Looking at him now, I wonder when was the last time he took a break today. Silence stays in the room with us, but I don't find it uncomfortable. He takes a sip and closes his eyes, not bothered by my presence as I am not by his. When his face is relaxed like this, I can see the wrinkles around his eyes. Such sad eyes, something I haven't noticed until now. My eyes curiously slide down his neck, surprised to see something sticking out of his shirt. Suddenly, I tilt my head, trying to take a better look at his chest. Dangerous! Danger! 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 A tattoo. Is that a butterfly? Perplexed at this discovery, I avert my eyes back to his face. Right on time for a shiver to run down my spine as I see his eyes watching me from above. He smiles largely, but doesn't mention anything to make me more embarrassed. Instead, he takes another sip of his drink.
It was a long day, wasn't it?
It's weird not hearing his usual teasings and still feeling my stomach turning cold. It's weird to be here and not have a reason to. Yeah, I did the usual work, but somehow today just felt heavy.
I know.
He places his cup on the desk, nodding slowly as if we're feeling the same feelings. There's a comforting sensation in the way we share this moment. So, about using the beds. Ray leans back, crossing his arms and thinking deeply for a moment.
I kept thinking about what you said.
About what?
Moving the wheels of fate.
Ray doesn't look at me when he speaks, but that doesn't stop me from seeing his puzzled expression or from hearing his worn out voice. Yeah, it's the man with the butterfly tattoo. He's the one who killed my father.
Huh?
Huh? He's showing me a face I've never seen before. A crack in his wall of solitude allowed me to look inside. He takes a long pause between his words, debating something with himself before talking again. Sorry, I keep smacking the desk with my fan as I'm like trying to fan my thighs. It's really warm in here and my legs are getting sweaty. Ugh. It's an uncomfortable feeling.
Do you think it's possible to change something that's already been changed? Do you really think we can change fate?
I didn't expect to hear it. To be honest, I didn't mean anything too deep when I said that, but it seems to have sounded different for him. Yeah, exactly. Enough to make him troubled like this. I turned back to my cup on my lap, thinking carefully about how to answer it. I don't believe there is actual fate. At least not one predetermined since our birth.
Oh.
I believe we're moving towards a goal, but if something happens along the way, it may change everything and we end up turning to a new goal. For me, fate is where we land for last.
I see.
So, yeah, I think we could change it all the time. To be honest, I think I just did it.
No?
Yeah, I mean, I changed my route to come here, even if I had nothing to say. It's because I want to see you. Blushy! Maybe it changed something in our fate, too. I don't know how I managed to say that without stumbling over the words. Ray doesn't say anything for a few moments, probably too surprised to understand it right away. I can't blame him. I'm having a hard time understanding what I did myself. I'm holding my cup so hard I'm afraid it's gonna break. My feelings came out so clearly that I'm scared. I don't know how he's gonna react. I don't know what he's gonna say, but I hope he understands what I mean. Suddenly I hear that soft, tender laugh I know so well. I look to my left, I look to my left, and he's smiling that lazy smile, coloring the top of his cheeks.
I'm sure you changed something.
My heart trips over its beating. My hands let go of the cup, almost dropping it to the floor. Was his smile always this beautiful? No, you're just in love. He tilts his head over his shoulder and looks into my eyes. There's no trace of teasing, only a loving man sharing his heart with me. Is every love interest a dom? I don't know. I've only gone after if they aren't, it's gonna be way funnier. If every love interest is not a dom, it's going to be absolutely fucking hilarious that I've gone after the two doms.
And not surprising at all.
Mr. Hanson was right. I think I already have those feelings for Ray.
No, I wonder if our fate will change again in the future.
Oh, well.
Oh, I think we have to say probably. Okay, probably.
Probably.
That was fast, eh? Don't forget, there was a whole long stint where every, actually, I think that was probably just, a variable barricade, where every guy that I was like, oh, he's interesting, fucking left the country. Then again, also, variable barricade was not a good game. So, but it was two love interests in a row that left the country instead of dealing with our confession. Or dealing with their feelings / our confession. So that was wild. Was fast? I wish you'd hesitated a bit.
That wouldn't make things easier. As long as we live, there will always be constant change. But we can at least expect it to go for the best.
Always looking on the bright side.
It was funny as fuck. And then I enjoyed Shion and I enjoyed Taiga. The other two roots that I don't want to even say their names were so uncomfortable that Shion and Taiga were also very flawed. They had extreme hatred and parts where I was like, oh, that's pretty all right. Yes. A quaint little town in Virginia. And then two roots were so horrible that I honestly was so ready to turn the game off and never pick it up again. And then the final, like, true root was worse. And also strange. So, yeah, Variable Barricade was a game. And I guess if you wanted to spend, I don't even know how many hours we spent on Variable Barricade versions, you could to understand it, but I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to. Yeah. I just hope I don't need to say goodbye to you.
Yep, that was a recent one too. I want to say Princess of World's End. It was the one from Otome Festival. Yep. That one was also interesting. Interesting. We've had a few games that are just interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Princess of World's End. Yep.
This time my heart talked louder, but
It didn't make me nervous.
that's how I feel. That's how I want him to know. Just then it occurred to me that I have been here only talking about my feelings.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
That's not what your face is telling me. Did I say something strange?
No, you didn't do anything.
Then?
I think I'm talking too much tonight.
Ray's eyes widen upon hearing my confession. Not the reaction I was hoping for, but it is enough to tell me I'm right.
Sorry, I don't know what's gotten into me today.
Don't be sorry. I don't want to think you regret the time we spend together now. Yeah, am I your therapist? Your dom? Both? That's a conflict of interest, but I never said I hated it, so would you mind talking even more?
For a moment, my mind went blank. For a moment, all I want is to stay under his gentle eyes and nothing more. My cheeks are red and my heart's beating like a drum, telling me to look away from these eyes that cause me fuss. But instead, I keep looking, flirting with this feeling. I nod. He smiles. Embarrassed, I turn my gaze away, not to run from him, but just stabilize my heartbeat. At the top of the wall, I see something that takes this stupid smile on my face. Oh, it's already 9 p.m. God, I should have gone home 2 hours ago. As I panic in my seat, Ray turns his head back, looking at the clock already, tiredly. You really have to go? His voice tells me to stay a little longer, but my responsibilities tell me to make the right decision. Yeah, I still have work to do at home. Yeah. Yeah, his gentle eyes, his pupils are blown.
Oh, I see.
I say that, but neither of us make a move. It feels wrong to just step away from this comfortable place we made for ourselves. Ray smiles at me, noticing this strange hesitation holding us back.
Thank you for coming, Prince. I didn't notice how much I needed someone by my side until you showed up.
His voice has this laughing tone that makes me feel right at home. But his words share so much affection that it makes my heart skip a beat, not knowing how to process it. Sure, I think I also needed it. A strange noise in the hallway makes us both turn our heads to the door. Oh, fuck, it's my stalker. There are no knocks, no steps, only a ghostly sensation of being watched. Whatever it was enough to force us to move away from each other. I better go now.
Yeah, let me just walk you to the door.
Standing up clumsily, I hit my feet on something on the floor. Worried to have messed up a hidden pile of documents. Hi, Turnip! Yeah, they're gentle. I look down, finding his bag dropped to the side. It's obvious that I kicked it, but what makes me surprised is what I see inside. Tons of medicine boxes are piled up to the point some are even coming out of it.
Oh then.
Ray's voice pulls me back and I quickly turn away. I think I've seen something I shouldn't. Now it's hard to keep a poker face in front of him.
I hope to see you tomorrow again.
Trying my best to pretend nothing happened, I show him a nervous smile, walking towards the door. Yeah, of course.
And I hope we can talk again.
It's hard for me not to look his way when he talks with such a sweet voice. But when I look at his face, all I think is, what the heck was that? I know he's the doctor and he probably knows what he's doing, but why did it look like he was hiding it?
Have a good night, Prince.
You too. Ray didn't notice it, so I shouldn't be worried. At least not now. Waving goodbye, I walk out of the room. This is not what I planned to feel after having such a good time with him, but it happened anyway. Just another turn of the wheel. Yep. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Alright. Another day comes, and along with it comes another series of troubles to face. Yep. And yet, I can't take that out of my mind. I spent most of my morning thinking about all those boxes. It was dark last night and I died quickly not to be found, so of course I didn't read the names on them. However, something in the back of my mind is telling me that those medicines weren't supposed to be there. Thanks to that, now I can't stop thinking about what Edgar said. And then what Mr. Hansen said, and my thoughts are a tangled mess of confusion. I thought about going to Ray and asking him about it directly, but that didn't sound smart. Why would it not? I don't think he'd be happy to know I was snooping through his personal stuff. You weren't. You accidentally knocked something over, went down to look at it, saw something. But I still had to talk to someone about it. That's why I decided to go to Thomas's office on break to try and ease my troubles. Oh yeah, then we talk about, like... Yeah, our stalker is like, oh my god, you should be here. And then we talk about, like, we ask him if Ray is, like, terminally ill or something. And we talk, and he's like, no, nothing like that. Something happened to make you worried about it. My blood turns cold. I didn't think about this part. Of course Thomas would ask me that. I'm asking about his friend. And we have to... say nothing. I feel bad about it, but I can't tell him what happened. I don't want to do the same to do the same thing Mr. Hansen did. I'm sorry, you're so busy, and I'm here disturbing you with nonsense. I should leave.
Miss Melrosy, it's okay. You don't need to tell me what happened, but allow me to answer your question before you leave. Ray doesn't have any health issues as far as I know. Yep. Yeah, and then they talk about, whoa. Yep, talk about all that stuff, and we learn a little more about, like, their friendship, and those three were friends. Thomas, Lawrence, and Ray were all friends, and then stuff happened, and Lawrence and Ray fell out of friendship. Yeah, and then we found Ray in the nurse's office. I think Eric. We expected to find Ray, instead found Eric, our stalker. Well, we don't know he's our stalker at this point, but we know he's our stalker because we played other routes. One other route.
Finding Eric here is a surprise, but seeing his exhausted face is more than shocking. He looks like a ghost, with sunken eyes and face pale like a sheet.
I wasn't feeling well.
I see.
So I asked Mr. Fox to take a look at me.
Eric is looking at me from above. His eyes are darker against the light, nothing like the boy I saw earlier in his office. It can be the night, but something about this situation makes me want to run away from... Oh, it can be the night, but something about this situation makes me want to run away from here as soon as possible. Swallowing down my suspicions, I take a step back, trying to put some distance between us as I follow the conversation. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah. What about you?
I'm good.
What are you doing here,
Oh, I just wanted to see Mr. Fox.
But you said you're feeling good.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to make sure he was okay.
I see. Unfortunately, he's not in the room right now. He left me resting and went outside.
Oh, hearing him say that was the same as being stabbed in the chest. I was really looking forward to seeing him.
You sound disappointed. Did you want to see him that much?
That's not it.
Yeah, evil, restless, Neji. Yeah. Well, you can wait for him if you wish to. But don't you think it would be rather annoying?
What?
He's very busy lately. Having to deal with people right now would be a bother, don't you think?
I guess. Eric isn't wrong, but that's not what makes me agree with him. It's the way he talks to me that's forcing me to go away. You're right, I was going on.
Me too.
Good, then. Be around, Eric. Try to have some rest at home.
I will.
Waving shortly, I walk back as fast as I can, feeling a cold sweat running down my nape. I don't know what happened to him, but it wasn't just a headache. Thinking about it, I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's not coming after me. Thankfully, he's not, but I can still see his eyes following me from afar. That's enough nightmare material for one night. Turning back, I head out of the school, not daring to look back again. Yes. Yes. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. It's Friday night, time to party hard! Or as I like to do, chill on my couch, eat chips, and watch TV. Tonight I'm gonna try that spicy snack everyone seems to hate online. Oh, but first I need a drink. While spending the whole night watching movies and eating weird snacks is about as wild as I get. And I'm very happy about it. Sounds wonderful. Sitting down on the couch to take a sip from my tea as I look through the catalog on the TV. There's a bunch of horror movies tonight. Should I try watching one? Interrupting my thoughts, a soft sound and a flash of light draw my attention to the table. Reaching for the cell phone, I see a notification from Edgar on the top of the screen. Expecting to see a new meme or an invitation to a party, I tap it. But to my surprise, it was neither. Instead, he sent me a picture of him, Leonard, and Marcus eating pizza at his house. Boys' slumber party. They're so cute. I sent him a sticker and asked him to save a slice for me. I was ready to put my phone down when I went back and saw Ray's last chat fixed on top. Seeing his name was enough to wake all the butterflies on my stomach. Is he still at work? I say that knowing the answer, and yet I don't let go of my phone. Well, we're having feelings. Lots of feelings for the hot doctor, which, understandable, I do agree. I still haven't had time to talk to him about that incident, but I'm not concerned about it right now. I just want an excuse to talk to him a bit. Maybe I can send just one message, just to check on him. Hello, are you there on the other side?
Yeah. I do love me a hot doctor. Yes, I am. Surprised to hear from you.
Hello, I was wondering what you're doing. But you don't need to talk to me if I'm bothering you.
Spending time with you is never a bother, Melorosia. I'm just finishing some notes and wrapping up to go home.
That's good. Both things.
What about you?
Eating snacks. Watching TV.
The normal old life.
Yeah, like a boring old lady, lol.
I think you mean a cute lady.
Yeah, exactly. Me and MC. I live vicariously through the MC.
Hey!
But it is funny to think that you are once again seeking me when you're bored. Am I that entertaining to you? Am I that interesting to you?
We can answer whatever we want.
Yes. I mean, I always have a good time around you.
Sweetheart. If you keep being like this, I'll get too attached.
I don't mind if you do.
The dreaded ...
Are you ready to take responsibility for it?
What if I say yeah?
We're gonna override that save.
What if I say yes?
Then I won't hold it back any longer.
What the fuck do you mean by that? Hold back? Wait, what does he mean?
Is he teasing me again or is he serious? See what?
So, about the weekend, what are you planning to do?
Nothing much. Nothing much. Probably clean the house. What about you?
Same. But I will also take care of my greenhouse and the butterflies.
I know. I signed the contract in blood. I got hooked in. They showed me a hot doctor, and I went, I can't say no to that. And they said, we know. We know, Prince. We know. Butterflies?
Yes, do you like them?
Yeah. They're sweet, wonderful creatures.
I'm glad to hear.
He's got a butterfly on his hand in his profile picture. That contract decided other bodily fluids. Well, Phantom, Verdant never said where the blood came from.
I'm glad to hear. I always liked them, and a few years ago I decided to make a place to watch them grow. The greenhouse is in the back of my house. Yeah, so it's easier for me to take care of things. It's my secret place.
It must be beautiful.
It is. I've grown different types of plants too. It's starting to look the way I dreamed about it.
Uh-huh, sure. We'll go with that side. Oh. Now you're making me curious to see what it's like.
Oh.
No, that's what I was thinking too, Phantom. I was thinking. Yeah. Verdant was like, oh, period, or oh, nosebleed. Phantom and I, period blood.
Oh, yeah, we go. Oh.
Maybe if I saw it, I could learn it inside of you.
You missed.
Yeah, dodging. Bob and weave. Weave and bob.
Oh, it didn't play the sound. Did it play the... Wait, oh my god, where's the bonker? I only have the chat bonk. Oh, that's right, because it goes through VTube Studio. Weird. Here. Bonk. But it'll be up. Just imagine you hit me. Bonk. Yeah. Well, I think you should be way more cringe and crazy in our homosexual Satanist Minecraft server. 2 more times. No.
Maybe someday I'll show it to you.
Huh? Really?
Why not? I'm sure it'd be good for both of us. You could see some specimens, and maybe you could teach me a thing or two.
Now I'm excited.
You are really too sweet. But keep my invitation in mind. I'll probably call you over someday.
I'm looking forward to it.
Huh? Don't you feel tired of spending time with me?
Of course not. Of course not.
Then would it be okay for you to spend more if I ask you to? Maybe then you'll start calling me Ray.
You haven't given up yet. You haven't given up yet?
I won't stop until I get it. You know that too, right?
I know you want me to call you by your first name.
Oh, sorry, I need to turn off. I'm about to get in my car. Mind if I text you later?
I love that.
You amazing even your Urukes do not stand a chance. Yes. You know what? As not a connoisseur of Yuri, do they have names for the tops and bottoms in Yuri, or is everybody assumed to be a switch? Yeah, tentacle hentai, the great equalizer. No? Wow. Interesting.
Look, as someone who grew up in the late 2000s, early 2010s internet, you get really used to like uke and semi. I'd love that.
Mind if I text you later?
I'd love that. Just not too late, or else I'll already be sleeping.
Then I'll save it for tomorrow morning. Have a good night, my darling.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Oh.
Yeah, touchy top, nickel bottom. That's also BL. Yeah, that's why I'm a Neko. For multiple reasons. Yeah, I think that started out in BL anyway. Good night. Nickel touchy. My heart. It's pounding so fast I feel like I may pass out. What is he doing to me? Consensually horrible things. I don't want to blush anymore. I don't want my heart to be feeling so stupidly happy. I don't want it because it feels too good. Oh, you are not fair, Mr. Fox.
You said goodnight just sends you a dick pic?
No. Also, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Sorry I had to leave yesterday. Sorry I was unable to keep going when I did want to keep going. But I knew I wasn't gonna be able to jump back into D&D for the little bit I had before bed, and I wanted to jump back in. Because I've been having so much fucking fun. I've been having so much fucking fun. So much fun. Last session was so intense. Yesterday. I'm glad it was yesterday. It was so intense emotionally. Yeah. Oh my god. Truly, I think something about Sasura. Something about Sasura brings out my, like, acting like nobody's fucking business. Really brings out my acting like nobody's business. Because we've had amazing lines. Like Sasura talking to an accused poisoner. The accused poisoner puts out... Sasura asks the accused poisoner, "Did you do it?" The accused poisoner takes off all the bottles on his belt, sets them on the table in front of them, and says, knowing my allegations, would you drink these?" And Sasura says, "Knowing my history, would you marry me knowing mine?" Yeah, but would you drink these knowing my accusations? Would you marry me knowing mine? True. Sasura is very fun to play. The poisoner did not respond. Yeah, Poisoner did not respond to that, so Sasura grabbed one of the fucking bottles and drank it, and ended up being really expensive whiskey. Poisoner was very upset that he chose that one. And then yesterday, God. Yeah. It might have been into today, but, last session, Sasura was talking to a guy that he's known his entire life, who has seen him through all of his ups and downs and everything, and, this family friend revealed a important piece of his history to help Sasura feel better, and about, like, freaking out about the fact that he's not falling in love with this new guy he's seeing. He's not falling in love. And so, Sasura was like, well, now I can't afford to not live up to that paragon. What was it? We fucking put it in the channel because we were freaking out about that. It just fucking came to me. Yeah, can't afford not to live up to that paragon. Now can I? And then a couple bits later in that same conversation, I'm not gonna tell them about the cock chart yet. And so several minutes later into the same conversation, Saucer tells family friend, sometimes I feel like I should have been calling you father instead, which is absolutely insanity. So here's the thing. My elf character, Saucera, my D&D character, is, to put it lightly, a man whore. He's just a slut. Like, fuck guys he barely knows in the back alley type of slut. And I say that lovingly. No, it's not a tier list. It is, he has now fucked, well, 2 sessions ago, he had kept a tracker because according to him, he had fucked 5 men with the same dick. The exact same dick. And he had mapped out and tracked out charts and diagrams of this dick. And multiple people on the list were people the party knew. And so it was wild because they know one of the guys that works for one of the guys on the list. And so they ran to him and said, "Hey, have you seen your boss's dick? Can you confirm or deny that this diagram is his dick?" To which the worker was like, "No, I haven't seen his dick." Really felt really bad for him. And then and then there was the next session, so that was last week. Saucer added an additional man. Saucer added a 6th man to the list of men with the same dick. And this one he really likes. And he's still freaking out about the fact that this is now 6 men with the same dick. And it's the chart is hung up at his house. Hands up, pants down. Yeah. All right, back to the game and not about D&D and dicks.
Oh, you're not fair, Mr. Fox. Placing my phone on the table, I grab a pillow, hugging it tight against my face. I think I should watch that movie now.
Shared custody of the same dick. Well, we don't know what's going on with the same dick. I do. The party doesn't. Saucer doesn't. But I do. I, Prince, do know what's going on with the dick. Sent dicks in dungeons. Please don't fuck dungeons.
Another day ends. Time to go home, rest, and get ready for another busy morning.
Into the end of the cock, you criminal master dick. What happened? What happened before Ad killed you off? Oh no. I don't remember. Oh, I was talking about that I really love playing Saucera.
Okay, Andre, thank you so much for stopping by.
I love my silly little D&D man whore. He's such a fun little guy to play. Also, I'm so glad I get to play him again because his original campaign did not happen. Things happened and none of us were able to continue playing. Ticks and dildos, yeah.
It's a vicious cycle, but that's what makes me so excited every day. Yawning, I walk through the silent halls, unconcerned about the time and the sound around me. As usual, my eyes turn to the lone room in the corner, searching for that familiar feeling. The lights are on like always, but this time the door is open. Curious, I tilt my head to the side. I just wanted to check if the room was empty, but my curiosity led me to find a face walking through the door. Busy with my own thoughts, Ray doesn't see me right away, but it doesn't matter. My blood's already rushing my face. However, this feeling only lasts a moment. When I look closer, I see he has a bag over his shoulders and keys in his hand. Is he going home?
Tilfs and dad bods. Well, okay, I've been meaning to actually listen to this goddamn podcast, and I never do. I got, I think halfway through the first episode a couple of years ago. It's called Dungeons and Daddies, and I need to keep listening to it. It's about actual dads. It's dads in Dungeons and Dragons. It's great. And I only listened to half an episode, and I was like, I need to listen to more. And then I never did. Yeah, it's called Dungeons and Daddies, not a BDSM podcast, I believe.
Is he going home?
Also, I think it's pretty wholesome. I don't remember all of it. Sorry, I have to stand up for a second. I am. Ugh. My hip is bothering me, and I need to stretch it out, and I can't do that unless I am standing up. Ugh.
I'm blinking, trust me.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, it was like caught.
Yeah, long prints. Blink, 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 blink.
Okay, bye, Andre.
Ugh.
Ugh. All right, I'm better now. My hip was like catching, and I needed to stand up and get it back in place.
As if to answer my question, he turns off the light and closes the door. Thank you for headlight. Seeing such an unexpected scene makes me wonder if I mistook the time and it's already past midnight. I watch him lock the door and slowly turn around, and I also see his carefree expression vanishing when his eyes meet mine in the hall.
Turns?
Hearing him say my name always sends a ticklish feeling in my stomach. Spinning the key between his fingers, Ray approaches me with slow steps while I'm still trying to pull myself together. Hi! Good evening, Mr. Fox.
Good evening, my darling. I didn't expect to see you still around.
Oh yeah, I was stuck on some papers.
He nods, fixing his bag on his shoulder.
Tilting my head, I take a look at his hand, seeing the keys, and just can't hold my thoughts back. And, are you going home?
Yes, I am.
For real?
Isn't that surprising?
Yes, I thought you only left after midnight.
Yeah, usually, but sometimes I go home early too.
What do you... Look. The thought of a smooth-voiced, low-voiced man saying, my darling, a doctor that I'm, like, attracted to, and he's cool? I'm out. Prince is out. Prince is in the stratosphere. Prince has left planet Earth. Or I'm, like, 20 feet deep as I've, like, buried myself in the ground.
I don't think that.
No, I'm the type of person that, like, cringes when I listen back to my voice. It's taken a lot of work not to do that. Because it's rough. There are times when I'm like, ugh. Oh. And that's why I haven't done a lot of covers recently, because I'm deep in that for my singing voice. But it's all chill. Sometimes it just takes a few years, and then I'm back in the saddle.
Yeah, usually, but sometimes I go home early too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm entirely self-taught.
Yes.
The surprises don't stop coming tonight.
Don't be too close to Edgar. He's starting to sound like him.
Sorry.
He says that, but there's a playful smile on his face, telling me he's having fun too.
It's like Thomas told me the other day. We're spending a lot of time together, and somehow it changes the way we are.
Let's have karaoke night at the auditorium? I don't know.
Even our small conversations are much closer than before. It's a good thing, but at the same time, it's a little troublesome. I still don't know about the boxes. I don't know what he meant with holding back, and I haven't come to terms with these fluttering feelings in my heart.
Aw, thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you. Yeah. All of my vocal range stuff is self-taught, because as a child, my natural voice is pretty low. Even just like a little pitch. But it's, low-ish. But so I was always like really self-conscious of my voice, because I was like, also, this was when I was deep in the, I'm a cis girl, I'm a girl. I was like, I don't sound like a girl. I don't sound like a girl at all. And so I was really like not happy with my voice, and I was in choir, and I was in the lowest portion of choir. I was in like down with the low section of the choirs. And I went to my choir director, and I was like, I don't feel like I'm actually singing. I just feel like I'm like talking. Cause it was just like my normal register.
of stuff, and he was like, I'll move you up one. I was like, oh, thanks. And then I got put on the low end of the middle, and I was just like, and so I decided, because I was watching a lot of anime at that point, I was like, I want to teach myself to talk like anime girls do.
Because I was like, that's cute and girly, and like, yeah, that's the type of voice that I would associate with a girl.
So I taught myself how to pitch my voice like that, and then I tried out for honor choir in 5th grade, and I got put with the Sopranos, and I was like, I think something happened.
No.
It was like Tokyo Mew Mew and that kind of stuff. It was mostly Tokyo Mew Mew. I was a Tokyo Mew Mew child. But yeah, I got put with the Sopranos, and I went, and then, yeah. And then, they had to reshuffle people around because they're like, we have too many Sopranos. Who can sing lower? And they were like, yeah, we'll move you down, Prince. And I went, oh, finally, I was in a soprano. I was in the girly section. Finally, I was compensating so hard. But yeah, so my vocal range has been always just kind of like something I played around with, because I enjoy like tensing weird muscles and moving my mouth a certain way, trying to get different voices and stuff.
My back's killing me, so I thought it'd be better to go home tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I know what you mean. But since we're both heading out, would you let me give you a ride?
His invitation was not planned in advance. He decided to hear as he talked to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to feel bonita. I wanted to feel like girly and pretty. Well, fat load of good that did, but you know.
I know it because he was looking at me, anticipating my answer, even if he's not ready to hear it. Looking into my eyes, his eyes, wrong eyes, I can't look into my own eyes. Looking into his eyes, I give myself a moment to think.
Yeah, I get ya.
Decline his invitation. Are we crazy?
We go with him. Perhaps it's because of the feelings left by our last chat, but thinking about it going out with him is making me flutter. Hi, Holly!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, couldn't really truly fully be type I idolized. Instead, multi-classed.
I was like, I just want to be a bard.
Instead, became wizard, sorcerer, barbarian, bard. And I went, well, I mean, I kind of got there eventually, but
not fully.
Thinking about going out with is making my chest flutter. I know I should put some distance between us until I'm able to get all the answers I need. I also know I shouldn't let myself get carried away by honeyed whispers coming from my heart.
We must fuck the man.
I already know that, but would that be fair? I mean, Ray's here, waiting for me, with a beautiful smile. My heart's bursting with happiness throughout my body because I want to be with him. But I'm considering listening to the fears in the back of my head. Is that fair? No, it's not.
yeah.
So for once, I'm gonna forget everything troubling my mind and just do what I want.
It also does really help when reading visual novels. It helps so much when I can just be like, yeah, time to bring out this specific voice. And sometimes I even like surprise myself with voices that I can do when I'm just like, I'm gonna try doing something like this, and then the voice comes out like well, and I'm like, what the fuck? Or horrible. There's been a few voices that I tried to hit, and I went, nope, never again.
I'm gonna forget everything in trouble in my mind and just do what I want. Well, if it's not too much trouble. What?
Alright, the surprises don't stop coming tonight.
Oh, come on! I think he was expecting me to refuse it because of what happened on our first meeting. It's good to see he's happy we're not repeating old stories.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Following him quietly behind, I hold my hands together, whispering to my heart to calm down already. Oh, blessings!
Yeah.
Welcome by the... Oh! Welcomed by the hiccup. Blessings twice. Welcomed by the cold wind, we walk around the parking lot. The streets are dark, but the full moon's high in the sky. Usually I avoid walking here at this time, since it's isolated from the main street, but looking at it now, I don't see a reason to be scared. I know it's because Ray's with me, but it's also because there's a strange peace following us as we get near his car. God, are we in a wind tunnel? Turning off his alarm, he opens doors, throwing his bag in the back seat. Then he then turns to me, holding the door with a lazy smile. I wish I could say something, but my loud heartbeats don't allow me to think about anything. He leans his body closer, elegantly holding a hand out to me. I'm about to be fucking blown away!
Shall we go?
He whispers as if he doesn't want the night to hear this secret. This is just a ride home. Why is he making it sound so indecent? Car sex, car sex. Swallowing down the heat rising up my neck, I walk into the car, holding tight to the bag in my lap. Ray sits by my side, asking me for my address and finally starting the car. Vroom, 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 vroom. Right at the start, silence settles in the car, filling the empty seats. There's no talking, no whispers, no radio, just the sound of the engine following the ride. Car job! Car job! Verdant, no! We're not in the Transformers fandom. Right now, we're not gonna fuck the car. We're not fucking the car. Fox is by my side, holding the wheel and brushing his hair back. Silence has often been a nice company in our conversations. This time it feels weird. Does it mean something good, or did we just regress a few stages in this relationship? I have no idea. Hush your goddamn mouth. But I don't want to think about it and give myself reason to be anxious. Yeah. Taking a deep breath, I shift my focus to the street. I don't think there's cars in Bionicle. I'll be honest. I wasn't fully plugged into Bionicle, but my younger brother was. My younger Earth brother was very into Bionicle, so I knew a fair bit about Bionicle. Well, I was tangentially aware of it. Ugh. Ugh, my nose keeps itching. The lights shine on the buildings, leaving colorful trails outside the window. It's almost impossible to notice the clear, starry sky when the city is offering so much glitter and temptation.
What's on your mind, Miller? What's on your mind, Miller, Yeah.
I hear his smiley voice near me, but I don't change my gaze. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm startled to hear something beyond my thoughts. By the time I understood his question, I'd already forgotten what I was thinking. Embarrassed, I turned towards him. There are sexy Bionicles? That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. I've seen people want to fuck crazy things. I was on Tumblr with the human pet guy. And the plane fuckers. Like, freaks and perverts are necessary to the ecosystem of the world. Oh, you kill me, Vernd. Oh, you kill me.
But Daddy, I love him.
That voice, yeah, takes 100 damage. Yeah, 100 psychic damage. I took psychic damage, and the blowback went on y'all.
Embarrassed, I turned towards him. Ray's smiling, never averting his eyes from the street. His expression doesn't look much different from what I saw in the parking lot. But somehow, he looks different. Nothing.
Really? But you look so distant.
Like
really far away from me.
Uh-huh. He shows me a charming smile and a playful look. It's getting hard to resist him, and my heart doesn't even try to hide it. Maybe I'm just tired.
Oh, rough day.
Somewhat. Averting my eyes, I hear him hum a reply as he turns to the wheel.
Oh, yeah, I convey upon you my blessings, Phantom. May you get your bikini girls or whatever you're pulling for.
I'm just glad I managed to backfire before he could corner me. I need to log into New Carnival because there's a new Kuya unit coming out and I'm in fucking danger. I'm in fucking danger. They're gonna release the images of him soon and I'm probably gonna pull a fucking Kamiya. I'm gonna pull a fucking Kamiya. I'm gonna see that picture of Kuya and it doesn't fucking matter where in the world I am. I'm falling to my knees.
Working with kids is a blessing, but sometimes also a curse.
Oh yeah, especially when they're mad at you. Kids love to make riot for any reason if you give them enough space for it.
Right.
He flashes me a smile, stopping the car at the red light. Leaning on his seat, Ray relaxes his shoulders, turning his face to me. Up until now, we were both in our own separate mind places, but now, looking at each other, I realize how close we are. He doesn't say anything, and I can't think of anything to distract myself. Oh no! Looking outside, I see restaurants and pubs still open. People are coming and going with drunk smiles reflecting on my face. Their face, probably. City looks busy tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. I convey upon you all of my Kuya luck. So that you take all the bad luck and I take all the good luck. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If we weren't both tired, I'd take you somewhere here.
Yeah. Me? Sweet cute little me? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Magic cylinder. You got a Tommy done. How do I remove a cylinder from inside another cylinder without hurting the internal cylinder? Or however the fuck it goes.
If we weren't both tired, I'd like to take you somewhere here.
Hearing his suggestion, I turned to face him with wide eyes and my heart pounding my throat. I know he's teasing me, but this time it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah, the cylinder must remain unharmed.
His words are serious and his eyes are looking curiously at me.
Why? Would it be so bad to be seen with an old man like me?
That's not it. I wasn't expecting you to say it.
So does it mean you would like to go out with me?
I couldn't bring myself to deny it. My feelings wouldn't allow me. I bite my lips and look outside. I just can't pretend he didn't hit everything inside me. The light turns green, putting us on the road again and giving me time to get away from his foxy eyes for a moment.
What do you think about having dinner together?
I may have escaped his gaze, but not the topic! With not much option left, I allow my heart to pound, imagining us both sitting at the table. Ray wearing a casual style with his hair down. I'd wear my best dress, something red, something loose.
What are you thinking of making you blush so hard?
What?
Are you already visualizing it? Or maybe are you thinking about what we could do after dinner?
What? No, I am not doing that! I think a restaurant would be nice. Come place somewhere comfortable. Like, what kind of places does he like to go? I don't even know what he likes to eat.
Okay, so restaurant, and what else could we do?
Oh. Drive home. Go out for dessert. We have to say drive home. Drive home to your home where we will...
Yeah.
I think maybe we should just drive home.
Mine or yours?
That's not what I meant! I just think we shouldn't overdo it on a first date.
We fucked it up. We fucked it up. We woo, we woo, we woo, we woo. We fucked it up. We mentioned it was a date.
Ray turns his face in my direction, eyes startled and lips half open. What? Is that so weird?
I'd say it would be a date.
That sounds like you don't want it to be a date.
His voice sounds weak, saying each word slowly as if he wants to make sure he didn't get it wrong. I feel my heart take a leap and stop for a moment.
And you said first date. Does it mean...
Please stop! I can't embarrass myself more than this. Ray's laughing loudly while I think I should just jump out of the car. Fuck, I'm out. Or pretend to pass out. Can you imagine if we're just like, bye, I'm leaving the car. I can't believe I sipped it so quickly. Mr. Fox will tease me for the rest of my days now. Yeah.
Sounds good. Really good. I was planning on asking you on a date, but I didn't know how you would react. I think now I have the green card to do it someday. But honestly, I'm surprised you answered so well. I was expecting you to be more embarrassed about it.
I am, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't like to do it. I wanted to show him I was serious, but that also made me blush. My voice cracks to a near fail at the end of the sentence. Ray chuckles softly, shaking his head slightly.
You know exactly how to surprise me, Mother Rosia. Yeah, this sly motherfucker. That's another thing I like about you.
He speaks so naturally, something that means so much to me. Not as if he doesn't care about the effect it has on me, but as if he had no reason to be worried at all. I think we're close enough to say it now.
Well, we could also just ride along the city all night. Like this.
Turning on the radio, he slows down the car, throwing his head back to give me a charming glance. He doesn't say anything more, giving me time to merge into his fantasy. My heart's throbbing, but my body's relaxed. It's an overwhelming sensation. I don't want to stop. Leaning on my seat, I watch the night sky, shutting my thoughts away and just floating in this drive home. Slowly, the car approached a poorly lit street, stopping in front of a house I knew so well. Quickly, I grab my bag, making sure I haven't dropped anything during my trip here. Ray doesn't rush me. Instead, he watches me, thinking deeply about something I can't guess. Yep. God damn it, it's this again. Looking around the car, I turn my head to the back seats. There I see his bag half open and a white box shining in the moonlight. My stomach turns cold. Memories from the night came back to me. From that night come back to me. Is that what I think it is?
Hey, friends. I just thought of another thing we could do.
What?
Oh. Before I can turn, he leans over me. Oh?
This doesn't sound like we want to do this. Uh-oh. My brain reacts before my body can catch up. In an attempt to put space between us, I pull back, only to trap myself in my seat. Ray stares into my eyes from above. All my thoughts vanish, and the air becomes too thick to breathe. The car jump! No! Also, it's called Roadhead. Come on, get it right.
Lock ourselves inside this car for the whole night.
Whoa! Do your seats even go back that far? That's my only problem. Look, I don't know if my hips and knees could take that.
No notion of time or space or anything at all. Just you and me.
He stops. I see saliva trickle down his throat slowly. Is he drooling? Is this man drooling? I'm sorry, your sex lexicon is so specific. It is. It is. And that's why I get to teach the boys about fun things. My slender fingers slide down the door, stopping inches away from my arm. This is not another stupid tease. This is lust and desire. I know this because I'm feeling the same. A mixture of heat and cold runs through my veins. Hello, sir.
Would that be too much?
There's only one way to find out. What? We're good. You know what? Get it. Get it. Get it. Do it. Yes. Go for it. My words come out in a whisper, but it sounds loud enough to wake his senses. I watch his eyes widen slightly and his pupils narrow. Narrow? Uh-oh. They're supposed to get bigger. That sounds really unfortunate in this scenario. It's supposed to get bigger. The air around us becomes fucking hell. God damn it. Oh my god. I need to really work and make certain that I fucking soundproof my fucking office when I get to the new place. I do not want my Earth Dad hearing me talk about it should be getting bigger. Yeah, oh, I see.
The air around us becomes intoxicatingly hot. It's hard to breathe, hard to think, and hard to be rational. He leans over and I close my eyes.
It should be getting bigger.
I'm waiting for the soft, wet touch on my lips, but it doesn't happen. Instead, I feel his forehead touching mine and the door unlocking on my side.
Maybe next time. You're all good.
I don't dare to open my eyes because I don't want to see him looking tenderly at me. Now, not now, when my feelings are
My brain just stack overflowed itself.
Not now when my feelings are overflowing and I know what I want. He doesn't tell me to leave. I don't want to leave either. But if I don't go now, I feel I'll only push the limits. I will be only pushing the limits and extending the pain. Grabbing my bag, I open the door, sliding my body away from him. Thank you for the ride.
Yeah, my feelings are stack overflowing.
Holding my body, I watch the car leaving. For the first time, there's no smile on my face after spending time with him.
This is frustrating! We're sexually frustrated.
I don't understand why he would start it if he didn't intend to finish it.
I fucking love this protagonist. She's so fucking funny. She's so fucking funny. Oh my god, she's just like me for real, for real.
Did he want a confirmation from me? Well, now he has it. And I have it too.
Yeah, Dom teasing.
I like him. Rubbing my arms, I bite my lip as I hear myself say it for the first time. I thought coming to terms with it would help calm my heart, but in reality, it's only making everything worse. What am I gonna do when I see him tomorrow?
Yeah, Dom teasing.
Oof. After taking it easy for the past few days, we're all stressed about getting ready for the upcoming week. There are papers to plan, reports to write, classes to teach, students to grade, and so much more to do. I already have piles of work to deal with, and now my heart has decided it's time to take the wheel and mess up my thoughts.
No, I was gonna hiccup. I was like, hold on, don't start talking.
Posture check. No, I want a shrimp. I want a shrimp. It's so comfortable.
It's been a few days since that night in the car with Mr. Fox. However, the feelings he left behind are still running wild in my body. So what if we're attracted to each other? What does it mean? What's the next step? Is it even love, or are we just seeking affection? This is the kind of question that's been keeping me up all night lately, and I haven't found the time to look for an answer. I don't want to lose him to my insecurity. With my head wrapped in so many thoughts, I don't pay enough attention to where I'm heading. Looking around, I realize I've taken the hallway and about to go to the gym for no reason. However, what catches my attention is something much weirder than that. At the corner of the hall, behind a wall, a tall man is trying to see something across the lockers. Mr. Hanson? What the hell is he doing? Tilting my head, I sneak closer to him, trying to figure out what is happening without calling much attention. Mr. Hanson, what? Before I can reach his side, Mr. Hanson turns to me quick as a blink, pulling me closer and covering my mouth with his hand.
Hey, yo, yandere dom, wee woo.
Shh, quiet. Oh, I remember this scene. It's not yandere dom. It is actually shut the fuck up. He whispers the words close to my ear, harshly enough to blow my hair and tense up my body. Feeling his hands holding me tightly, I don't even consider going against his order. Yes, I am obedient.
Seeing no resistance from my side, he slowly lets go of my lips, resting his hand on my shoulder.
Look over there.
His voice sounds husky, as if he's calculating every word to say just enough without elaborating. Instinctively and slowly, I turn my head in the direction he was looking at before. I see Eric holding a large white box while he looks inside a classroom. What about it?
Pay attention.
At first, I thought Eric was just standing there, but slowly I started to notice something suspicious about it. His feet keep tapping nervously on the floor. His fingers grab the box with unnecessary strength, and his eyes keep looking over his shoulder as if he's worried about being seen. He's not just standing there. It's more like he's watching over something we can't see.
He's been doing it for 10 minutes now.
Surprised to hear it, I turn my head to look at his face. That's weird, but thinking Mr. Hanson has been standing here for 10 minutes is kind of funny, too.
He keeps going back and forth inside that empty classroom.
Why?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Hearing my voice cracking under him, Mr. Hanson finally lets go of my body. Trying to follow his movements, I take a step back, leaning my back against the wall, hiding my presence by his side.
Well, a few days ago, I saw him going into Ray's office when he wasn't around. was careless to ask him what he was doing. I was enough to show my suspicion and give him time to make an excuse.
What did he say?
That he was sick and Ray told him to rest in the room.
Huh? And why do you think that was an excuse?
Because Ray was being scolded in Thomas's office with me that night.
I love that. I became a level 999 sub with the obedience skill and I can't handle all these hot dogs. That's amazing. That's amazing. Hey, somebody write the fanfic. Hey, somebody write the fanfic.
A creepy deja vu flickers behind my eyes. Chills take over my entire body. This has happened before.
What bothers me the most is he wasn't nervous when he lied. It was natural. If I didn't know the truth, I'd have believed him.
Mr. Hansen's face writhes with guilt and fear. He's not overreacting. He's genuinely concerned. Genuinely, not generally.
Yeah, you bet. Phantom, chop chop.
I want to read. I want to read.
Your prince demands it.
Your prince demands it. Nah, that voice didn't go with the laugh, but you know what I'm doing.
Remembering his furious face after seeing me that night turns my blood cold.
I tried to ask a few things to see how far he'd keep it up, but he didn't give me much opening.
He keeps talking, but all I can do is stare dreadfully at the floor, trying to find a reason for that.
I went home thinking about it that... Huh? What's wrong? He looked shocked.
The same thing happened to me. I saw him some weeks ago coming out of the nurse room, and when I asked what happened, he said the same thing.
And Ray?
He wasn't there, too.
Hmm.
Also, Eric was acting strange that night.
How so?
You know, he's always cheerful and nice to me, right?
Annoyingly so, yes.
All right, Mr. Jealous Dom. But that night, he was cold and creepy. I think he was mad that I was there.
Interesting. So he really is plotting something.
Yeah. As we both talk, we watch the boy on the other side getting more impatient. Looking at him now isn't enough to provide answers to our questions. However, it makes me see a pattern.
I mean, hey. God, nobody's gonna understand this reference. But if you do, I love you. Become airplane shooting towards the sky, but with better plot. Don't pa every chapter unless you must. Don't neglect the plot and characterization for pa every chapter.
It makes us see a pattern. As far as we know, Eric lied twice, which makes it clear that he may have lied more. But what makes my heart skip a beat is the realization that both times it happened in Fox's office.
Do you think it has something to do with Mr. Fox?
Right now, it can be anything.
Start, Ray's office has medicine, but it's also a place where the school's chemicals are stocked.
Yes, it's a dangerous place for unwelcome people.
It's deeper than I thought.
He may be thinking about doing something stupid to the school or someone. And although I don't want to consider he's plotting against Ray, I also don't want to disregard the possibility.
Suddenly, we see Eric click his tongue, crumpling the box's corner, clearly mad for some reason we don't understand.
How saucy would I like my lobster and how buttery my steak? Well, I would like my lobster to be super buttery and my steak to be super buttery. I don't quite like sauce. Unless it's going to be like a garlic butter sauce, in which case, yeah, so that's still butter. Flavored butter sauce, like herbaceous butter sauce. Heck yeah. My favorite is lime butter and garlic butter. Lime butter is fucking delicious. My Earth dad made a really great lime butter one year, and it was so delicious on potato and steak that like I was my god, I'm thinking about it and I'm drooling. Oh my god, my mouth is watering and I'm just thinking about it. He also makes a really delicious you know, I know what I'm gonna ask my dad to make me when I move in. I'm gonna ask him to make tamari cream chicken. We're gonna find the recipe and we're gonna make tamari cream chicken and I'm gonna have the recipe and I can make tamari cream chicken. No, sauce is not innuendo. But I mean, if you mean it as an innuendo, sure, go ahead. Ah, my nose itches. Yeah, only in the fanfic. Only in the fanfic, please. Ugh, but yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, my mouth is watering thinking about it. We've only had it a few times, but it's one of my absolute favorite dishes that my dad has made. It's, I think the recipe is from Paul Prudhomme. I think it's a Paul Prudhomme recipe. I'm pretty certain that's the guy.
But oh my god, it's delicious. It's spices and chicken and tamari and heavy whipping cream, and you eat it on top of rice. Oh my god. Oh, I want to eat that so badly. It's almost 11 o'clock at night and I'm drooling about this. Oh. Oh. How we doing on Twitch side? My internet, like, blipped for a second. Okay, we seem to be doing fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at tamari cream chicken. Ha, tamari cream chicken. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I dropped like 200 frames. Also, apparently I answered the phone. My Earth Mom called me yesterday, and I answered the phone. Yeah. And I answered the phone, and I went, "Hello, hello." And my mom was like, "What? You sound so Japanese." And I was like, "Oh, I wasn't even thinking about it." But it was very interesting. Hello. Suddenly, we see Eric click his tongue. We don't understand. Tired of staying there, he walks away, kicking the floor under his feet. Yeah. Mr. Hansen and I watch him go until our eyes can't see anymore.
For now, let's keep our eye on him.
Turning to me, he talks seriously, taking a moment to look at my face. I don't know if he expects me to say something or if he's just thinking about his next steps. But either way, I feel that somehow he's worried about me.
I won't let anyone hurt this place.
Yeah, the beta. Can you imagine National Geographic?
The beta dom. The beta dom waits, looking for his mate, the omega. However, the more dominant alpha. Sorry, the more dominant dom. I was like, that's weird, but yeah. The more dominant dom.
I made an Omegaverse. I didn't even think about it. God damn it.
The beta dom looks for his mate, the sub. There we go. That's what we're doing. Yeah. However, the older, more experienced dom is noticed as prowling and protects the sub. Unable to get past the older, more experienced dom's defenses, the beta dom is forced to retreat. The sub, free from unwanted attention, thanks the older, more experienced dom in the only way they know how.
I don't know. I'm fucking making this up on the same turnip, same. Goddamn. Kowtow? I really thought you were gonna say blowjob.
Well, I won't hurt this place. I promise.
Well, okay, the school is not what I'm worried about right now. It is my own life.
I stare at his face blankly, as the whole situation sounds scary from our point of view. For some reason, Hansen's concerned eyes make me want to jump on him and ask to watch Mr. Fox. Fox over Mr. Fox.
No, we're not doing a card shop. Yes, yeah.
Using his developed shoulders and arms. The older, more experienced dom takes to the air and brings his sub to a more protected spot.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm... Oh my god. It's fucking reminding me of that goddamn comic that Phantom's referencing. I can't think of that comic, look at this hot guy, and then put the hot guy in the spot of the fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't put Lawrence in that spot without fucking losing it. Holy shit. Oh my god. I need to take a breath. Oh, my stomach hurts. Okay, but instead I only nodded his words. I think he understood it in my silence. He didn't say it, but his eyes were looking at the nursery before grabbing his bag. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hansen walks away from me, moving slowly through the hall, arousing no suspicion or concern.
Arousing something.
I watch him go and then turn my head to the nursery room on the other side.
My favorite Black Butler character? Look, I'm basic as fuck. It is Sebastian. I'm basic as fuck. It is Sebastian. Grell is a woman. Phantom. I will let you know that. Grell is a woman. Grell is a trans woman. It's not very well spelled out in the anime. For what I remember. Yep.
I watch him go and then turn my head to the nursery room on the other side.
Yeah.
The door is closed and Ray must be working inside without suspecting any of this. In fact, no one seems to be suspicious of anything. I really wish I could say we all need a break, but... Remembering Eric's angry eyes just now leaves me no doubt. I'm not turning my back on this until I'm sure it's all a misunderstanding. No! Blessings. Shaking my head, I spin on my heels, going back my way. Ah. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Yep. Yeah. But yes, I'm a basic bitch and I love Sebastian. Mostly because, fuck, man, if I had a butler like Sebastian, my life would be so much better. I mean, also, I'd probably have the money, so that would also be really helpful, but, dude. I'd just be like, Sebastian, make me food. I do like Undertaker. But I don't know. Only one of us can be into, like, weird things. No, not the wrestler, the Black Butler character. Only one of us can be into weird things. The Undertaker is, like, interested in corpses, and with my eye interest, we can't have any... That's too many weird interests. Across both of us. Yeah, look, I respect Grell. When I still thought Grell was a man because I didn't fully understand the anime, did not fully explain it wonderfully well. Yeah, I've talked about my eyes. I've talked about my my desire to feel the texture of an eyeball. I've talked about this. Multiple things happened that made me very interested in what the hell an eyeball feels like. Like, in my hands. So. The kids are in PE class. No. Maybe for, like, a crazy special, I'll buy one of those, like, sheep eyes that you can, like, dissect, and I'll just, like, squish it on stream. But that would be, like, my full-ass hand, though, so maybe not. I don't know. I love how everybody's felt eyeballs except for me. There was a discussion that, like, maybe I should just, like, go to a fishmonger and be like, hey, do you have fish eyeballs I can borrow? Well, not borrow. I would not give them back. I feel like that would be way creepier if I said borrow than, like, can I just have a few fish eyes?
The kids are in PE class right now, but instead of going to the lounge, I decided to stay in the classroom and wait for them to come back. Yeah? I didn't do it because I had work to do or because I didn't want to be late for my next shift. I just wanted to stay here because it's easier to hear my thoughts when I'm alone.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love it when my friends are supporting me and helping me cheer up, but sometimes it's necessary to listen to the other side of the moon. Taking a deep breath, I look out the window. Instead of the blue sky, I see the memories of what happened hours ago in the hallway. Eric walking in circles earlier, Mr. Hansen's concerned face, and all the scary questions haunting my heart. A butcher might have cow's eyes? I don't even know where my nearest butcher is. I don't think we have, like a butcher. Wait. No, I think the one... Oh, I think that butcher... There... Actually, I think there might be a... I don't... Yeah? I haven't, because I don't... well... Other than, like, taking, like, an eyelash off my eye or something. Or, like, rinsing my eye out. But... Nothing... I don't, like, touch it. Because, like... you know, they're not supposed to be touched. What does he want from Mr. Fox?
Closest we think we have is a butch woman. No. Yeah.
Question after question, I search my brain for clues that might help me find a place to start, and slowly some pieces start to come together.
I don't really have much nails anyway. So, don't have to worry about that.
Eric was listening to my conversation with Thomas that day, I'm sure of it. After that, I found him in Ray's office. Maybe he saw the meds and now he wants answers. Maybe he wants more than just that. The dots connect in a strange way, leaving gaps between my thoughts, and yet nothing that crosses my mind is enough to calm me down.
I hold my hands above my desk, closing my eyes.
Oh, weird.
Like Thomas said, Mr. Fox is starting to come out of his cocoon now. I would hate for something to startle him and drag him back into his loneliness. A loud knock on the door shatters my train of thought. Bewildered, I turn towards the sound. My heart staggers when I see that lazy smile watching me from the doorway.
Am I interrupting you?
No, please, come in. It's impossible to hide the redness on my face. Luckily, he doesn't say anything about it. He walks in with hands in his pockets, carefree like I've never seen him before. Now that I think about it, this is the first time I've seen him out of his office while the sun's still out. Yeah, not only that, but he also came all the way to my classroom. Did something happen?
No, or at least not that I know. Why?
'Cause you're here. I asked him out of concern. I didn't mean to joke about it at all, but seeing the surprised look on his face made me want to turn it into a joke and tease him a little. Oh, yeah, no mutilation, please. I mean, apparently it's like biting a baby carrot. Not that I would know. Trying to avoid making this situation awkward, Ray laughed, scratching the back of his head.
I guess that's enough reason to be worried.
Sorry, that's a bit surprising. I don't remember seeing you do it before.
Because I don't. It's been a while since the last time I walked into a room like this. Whenever I have business or notices for the students, I ask Thomas to do it for me.
I thought so. Is it that scary to walk around the teachers?
The same expression freezes on his face, but in his eyes I see the light fading. Ray takes a while to say anything. Maybe I shouldn't have said it too.
It's not the teachers. I just don't like doing it. I guess I've been on my own for so long that now it's scary for me to take steps outside and see everyone.
Everyone's already told me about the loneliness complex. Even Ray did. Water? Okay. That reminds me. I have a really yummy chocolate coffee drink that I bought. Again, I really like them. And I had one this morning because I needed to get up early to drive to my event. But I just remembered I can throw it in my Ninja Creamy. I can throw it in the yeah. I can throw it in the freezer, I think. And then make it in the morning, hopefully, to make frozen coffee. Coffee ice cream.
Stab me with the little blood drawing needles. Amazing. I never had to draw my blood. I did get my DNA. We did a little cheek swab and we had to extract our DNA. And I had like the little cloudy long thing that was my DNA, and I had it in a necklace from middle school, and I kept it. And it stayed pretty normal, I think. Like pretty full, and I think I got rid of it recently. Like before my latest move. Because I was like, why am I keeping my DNA outside of my body? That's unnecessary. Do it, fucking do it, coward.
That's amazing. I don't even know my blood type. I should, but I don't. Everyone had already told me about his loneliness complex. Yeah, I know I did. Yet I can't shake this bitter feeling every time I hear her talk about it. And why are you here?
I wanted to see you. Contradictory, isn't it?
He laughs under his breath, a short, embarrassed laugh, something a man his age usually doesn't like to do. On the other hand, I only look at his face, not knowing what to say or how to feel.
I was about to do something important, and suddenly I...
Oh, interesting. I mean, sure. Sure. I talked about the fact that part of my eyeball, like, interest in, like, what it feels like is because I read a fanfic. A horror fanfic, when I had a UTI and I was feverish out of my mind, and I was like, ooh, this sounds fun. It's marked horror, so it might be scary. Except it was graphic gore, because it was fanfiction.net, and there was no way to, like, warn for stuff. And a guy ate an eyeball. And that was the second strike that made me interested in what the fuck eyeballs feel like. B+? Interesting. B positive? What's your type? B positive. No, I can't be positive in this type. No, B positive.
Yeah, I was about to do something important, and suddenly
He starts to explain himself when the silence gets too loud, but soon he stops again. When his mouth With his mouth open and his eyes fixed on the floor, unspoken words float around him.
I think I'm worried about the results.
He didn't know his own reason until he started talking. I know that because he was surprised to hear it. Soon he lets go of the burden on his back, looking at me directly.
I'm not the type to ask for help, but somehow I grew used to finding answers in your eyes.
Hey, bro, that's romantic as fuck. Oh, there we go. Blessings, blessings. It's hard to ask my heart to calm down after hearing that, especially seeing that tender smile embracing all my feelings in one. Oh. Double blessings. It's given consistently double blessings today. But I try to keep my expression under control and continue the curious conversation to understand it better. Are the answers positive?
I don't know.
It's getting more confusing. Is it about work? Did he find out about Eric stalking his office? Questions wrap around my brain while he walks quietly around the room. I think he would talk to me if it was just that. But there's something he hasn't talked about, even after I saw it. The medicine box has come up again. I haven't had the chance to talk about it, and now might be my best chance to do it. Swallowing hard, I try to get his attention without looking too concerned. Do you mind if I ask you something?
No, go ahead.
Is everything alright with your health?
Huh? Why?
I need to know that.
Well, yes. Last time I checked, I only got warned for drinking too much coffee. Why? Is that not what you wanted to hear?
That's not it. That's not it. Thomas said the same thing to me.
Alright, Ad, we take a moment. I am gonna freaking fan myself more. It got so hot in this room.
Bleh, it's hot. Bleh. It's yucky.
I wore jeans outside today to my event, and I was like, why the fuck did I do this?
Yucky.
I mean, it was 97 for a high. And I was like, why the fuck did I wear jeans? I wore jeans.
Well.
Whoa. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Bow, 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 bow. Ugh. Text did I get? Oh. Ah! Ah! Do, 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 do. Ugh. That is really crazy. Yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh no. Yeah. I feel like starting to get high off the adrenaline and recording, I think someone just discovered a new kink. Watch out for that guy. He's gonna start getting play piercings. Ugh. the professor said the same thing. You're gonna give yourself a kink. Yeah. Ow. I need to stop smacking my fan on things. It makes horrible loud noises. I did it again. This is a big fan. It's unwieldy. I love it, but it's unwieldy. But it is my fan from my first, yeah. It's the fan that I got from my first Japan trip when we went to me and my host family. Well, it was my host mom, me, and two of the other American kids. We went to a
We went to a concert at Miyajima Shrine. It was beautiful. It was wonderful and beautiful, and I still have the fan because it was so lovely. And yeah. And it's a lovely fan and it hangs on my desk because I use it often.
Yeah.
It's not it. Thomas said the same thing to me.
Thomas? Looking into his confused eyes, I know I've made a mistake, and now it's too late to turn back. Holding my hands together, I gather my courage to talk about it.
I saw some boxes of medicine in your bag some days ago. I know it's not my business, but I couldn't just avert my eyes and ignore it. And I couldn't stop worrying about you.
My heart beats faster with every word I say, and yet I can't bring myself to stop. Oh, hey, we're actually talking about it. We weren't talking about it last time, I don't think. One of the reasons why I never spoke about it to him before was
Because I didn't know what his reaction was going to be. If he was hiding it, was it because no one was supposed to know? And if I knew it, would it make him turn his eyes away from me? That's what I expected, but instead of it, he splashed me a smile. Not a simple smile. It was warm, comforting, and only for me. He knows I'm scared.
I would be worried too if the same thing happened to you.
You're not mad?
Why would I? A beautiful man is worried about me. That makes me feel good. He didn't do anything wrong, Prince. But I guess I need to answer you now.
Oh, if you don't mind.
Those boxes weren't for me. Those boxes were for someone else, but I threw them away.
Wide-eyed look on my face makes it clear that his answer hadn't crossed my mind. Not even once. Oh my god, he's actually telling us! He didn't answer us last time.
He says nothing about my reaction, not even to tease me. Instead, he watches me carefully, giving us time to understand. Slowly, the surprise begins to dissolve, giving room for my thoughts to analyze it better. When I saw the meds in his bag, all I could think about was him and why he was using them. Just because Ray walks alone around school doesn't mean he's like that in his personal life, too. I didn't consider the other options, and now I feel bad. Both for my assumptions, and because I thought I knew him well enough. However, I didn't give myself time to be sad. This realization raises another question. Does it mean someone is sick? Why did he throw it away? Was the medicine not enough, or was it the other way around? I stare at him motionless, but my expression keeps changing. After a long time of silence, Ray smiles, crossing his arms in front of me.
Are you going to ask me about it, or will you try to guess?
The question was followed by a short laugh, enough to make me turn away with red cheeks and a flustered heart. I got so caught up in my thoughts I forgot we're still talking. Ray is neither denying me answers nor is bothered by the questions, yet I feel shy to talk about it now. Perhaps I just realized how personal this is, and maybe, I'm scared of hearing him saying there's another person in his life. He notices my hesitation, but instead of giving up on it, he comes closer, taking a deep breath.
When did you find out about it?
He's changing the approach, but still keeping us on topic. It's a clever way to make me talk, because I feel less anxious now. The night when Peter was here.
That long? Why didn't you ask about it earlier?
It wasn't my business. And I thought you'd be uncomfortable with me. It would be the second time I was intentionally spying on you. For a moment, he only looks at me like I've just said the most absurd thing he's ever heard. After what seems like a minute, he laughs. It starts as a giggle, but slowly it gets longer and more disbelieving. What's so funny?
Ew. I can't believe that was what you were worried about. If any other teacher saw me, they would question me right away and report me to Thomas. But of course you'd be worried about me.
He says that in a sarcastic tone, but his eyes are looking at me tenderly.
Aww.
I avert my eyes, feeling a bit guilty and a bit shy.
I thought you were sick. That's why I asked Thomas about your health.
I see. When he told you I was fine, you didn't consider it strange of me?
Yeah.
And yet you didn't ask me.
Because I trust you. Oh. I spoke out loud because it's what my heart is telling me to do. I didn't mean to scare him, but it happened anyway. His face turns red with surprise, and I can see his jaw tensing up. I'm embarrassed again.
Would the beautiful man like a lobotomy? Yeah.
But it won't stop me from speaking my mind. I said it already. You're the most caring person I know. There was no reason to be worried about you. And now that I know you're doing it for someone else, I know I was right to believe in this feeling.
Electric guitar! Oh my god, this is... I wasn't expecting that instrument. I'm so mind-flooded right now. Yeah, Dom Blush boss music.
My words take a while to reach his heart. When it arrives, I can see in his face it didn't cause the effect I was aiming for. Ray smells bitterly, casting his eyes down.
The story is deeper than that.
He whispers, taking a deep breath. That's a sign, telling me to wait. Suddenly he grunts, scratching the back of his neck angrily.
God, I didn't want to talk about it. No, I was planning to ask you out first.
What?
Yeah, that's why I came here. He speaks loudly, surprised and annoyed with himself. His words quickly split my thoughts in two.
One side is surprised to see his reaction with a frustrated plan, while the other side is having a swirl of feelings, trying to figure out what is happening. My wide eyes and blushing cheeks aren't enough to make him tease me. He's too worried about what to do now.
I realized I don't just want to go out with you. I want more. But I couldn't do that if I kept doing what I'm doing. He lets out a long breath. Somehow it looks like he's extremely tired of hearing himself saying that. Tired of doing whatever he's doing. His eyes find my direction. What seems to disturb his mind is now hiding behind more important things. Yeah, reply. Hi, I'm talking to you over the guitar. I still see the tiredness engraved in his face, but now I also see the desire to change something. It's a long story, but I'm willing to share it with you. So, want to come to my greenhouse tomorrow? Will give me some time to make up my mind and yours.
Yes! Perhaps I answered him too quickly and that scared him. But what else could I do? I don't want to give either of us time to think too much about it and just give up. Slowly, the surprise in his eyes fades into a smile.
Yeah, I was right.
About what?
Your eyes always give me the right answer.
The relieved smile on his lips makes my heart skip a beat. The conversation ended there, along with the doubts that had been following us over the last few days. All that's left now is the wait, as we've been doing for a while. Alright. The past 24 hours have felt like days. I feel that. The whole night I kept thinking about what his house is like, what he's gonna tell me, and especially whether I'm ready to hear it. This might be the last step towards reaching our conclusion. He's gonna conclude tonight. But it may also be the reason to change everything. Is this the change in our future we were so afraid of? Standing in front of the address he gave me yesterday, I think about it one last time. Whether to turn back or knock on the door, either way, I'm making a decision. I can't escape this moment. Now I understand why he was so confused that night. Fate is scary, because it's inevitable. Close my breath and... I close my eyes and take a deep breath. Knocking on the door, I take a step back to wait. It takes a few minutes, but soon the door opens, revealing a surprised face behind it.
He's concluding! Oh god, he's concluding! He's concluding!
It sounds cliche, but for a moment it was like time had stopped for us. Maybe it's because we're not at work. But seeing him there, standing in front of me, makes me free to feel anything. He's not wearing that tired expression. This is his real face, and somehow he looks younger. Slowly, I see his shoulders relax and his smile turn bright, soft, and fresh like I've never seen before. It almost feels like he just realized what's gonna happen, and he's confident about it. Now I'm not so scared to move forward into it. He steps to the side and waves his hand, motioning for me to come in. Right at the entrance, I face my first challenge, a long corridor leading to a distant room. At that moment, I knew that everything could go wrong. Yeah, I'm glad he's confident about concluding. We'll say, glad he's knows he can do that. Silence will prevail, nervousness will overwhelm me, and things will get too awkward for us to talk normally. I just knew it. I was sure it was gonna happen. However, while I'm thinking about it and starting to panic inside my head, Ray's leading the way into the living room. Before I know it, we're both standing there, and all the things that made me so apprehensive didn't even have time to come true. As soon as we arrive in the living room, my eyes are caught by a bright curiosity. The first thing I see is a wide set of windows covering the walls. Do you have a fucking dying mushroom in your corner? There are no curtains, and the glass is clear enough to let in all the light. It's beautiful to see the sunlight bathing his furniture, bringing with it fresh air and clarity. Can we address the mushroom in the room? Another thing that catches my eye is the color scheme of the room. Mushroom! It's a morbid range that goes from gray to green. A cool tone embraces the environment and fits Ray so well. He doesn't have much furniture to show off, and the decoration is simple, but every detail stands out with a strong personality. I know he said he has a greenhouse, but somehow that alone didn't prepare me to see such a bright place.
So, this is my house. Address me. It represents this mushroom.
It's big and wilting?
Oh God! You said you were confident you could conclude. Embarrassed, like I... Fuck. Oh man.
Embarrassed like I've never seen him before, Ray speaks for the first time, stretching his arms in the center of the room.
Don't worry, it'll stiffen up. Is the tip gonna flare? Right now it looks kind of...
I don't know if it's me or if he isn't used to bringing people here, but for some reason he is acting differently.
Like an umbrella. Fuck, that's gonna hurt.
His eyes don't carry their usual tired lids, and his smile is far from lazy. He's excited, I can tell by the way he moves his body. But he's also nervous. At least that's what his shaky smile tells me. I can't deny I'm surprised by how jovial he looks today. This is new, and I'm happy to see it.
Was it hard to find the place?
Not really. I'm late because I was walking too slowly. The weather is so good, I wanted to take some time and enjoy it on my way.
Oh man.
And I was nervous to see you.
Well, feel free to walk around. Just be careful of the stuff on the shelves.
Thank you.
As soon as he gives the warning, my curious eyes turn towards the New Tomodachi phrase. Like an umbrella or Mary Poppins that shit. As soon as he gets worried, my curious eyes turn towards the shelves. On his wall, I find tons of books and many preserved specimens in jars. Look, everybody eventually gets the title of utterly destroying me. God, I'm just imagining the tip of his dick going boom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. I don't remember if it was Phantom or Pudding that got me, or it might have been, names are escaping me. Of PPK. PPK fucking destroyed me. Verdant, have you seen PPK? Stop it, Phantom. Stop. I can't. I can't. I can't. Does it grow spines? Like, oh my god. You haven't seen PPK? Well, here you go. Copy link. For your eventual watch. Maybe it was Pudding? I don't remember who it was. But yes, here's the PPK. It is, oh my god, it's from 2022. Holy shit. It's also, like, yeah, it's 8 minutes long. We got off on a long tangent. But yes, alright. On his wall, I find tons of books and may preserve specimens in jars.
If I say it if I saw it in someone else's house, it might be surprised, but coming from Ray, I think it's very much like him. I won't lie, I'm surprised by the bright colors.
Don't tell me you're expecting me to live in a dark place filled with dusty books. Wait, for real?
No. But I thought you didn't like sunlight that much since you spend all your time inside your office.
Oh, that makes sense. But it's quite the opposite. Whenever I'm home, I try to spend most of my time in the greenhouse.
That's good.
Talking about it, would you like to see it?
Your umbrella mushroom? Sure. Yeah.
We're just not gonna address the mushroom in the corner.
Excited, I agree to go, not minding if it's too soon or not. Ray giggles, turning and leading the way back to the kitchen where a wooden door stands open.
Yep, we're just not gonna touch on the mushroom.
Just a few steps and we're at the door.
Ray gives me room to walk in before him. At the time, I thought he did so out of politeness, but later I realized he only wanted to see my reaction better.
Dear God. Can you imagine if you're giving someone like a fuck?
Can you imagine that happening? I don't want to. And you guys have made me. You guys have made me imagine that.
Fuck hell.
Well, I'm sure I gave him exactly what he wanted.
Fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. They're gonna call a fucking noise complaint on me. They're gonna be like, there's a rabid animal downstairs dying. Well, I'm sure I gave him exactly what he wanted, and I'm not mad about it.
Whoa. The first step inside the greenhouse makes me believe I've walked through a portal straight to the fairy world. There are flowers in different colors, sizes, and species. Insects stroll around the leaves, and the sunlight reflects off the water droplets like sparks. Delighted by the moment, I take short steps across the stone floor. Both the ceiling and the walls are made of glass, and it helps to create the perfect illusion that we're already outside. Aside from all the natural structures, there's also a special corner made for resting. I can picture him sitting in that armchair, drinking coffee while he watches the birds outside. It's beautiful and fresh, and it smells like roses. I haven't seen so many flowers in one place like this in a long time. To be honest, I haven't seen this much color in a long time. I find myself open-mouthed, spinning in the same spot, trying to see all this place has to offer.
Yeah.
Mr. Fox, this is...
Wait, don't say it.
Stopping me, he walks through a doorway in the corner with no explanation. Curious, I wait without taking my eyes off the spot. Suddenly, I hear a noise that forces me to step forward worriedly. Before I can reach the third step, I'm surprised by a rainbow-colored cloud entering the room.
Oh, butterflies!
In a matter of moments, the entire room fills up with the sound of wings and the exuberant colors in every corner. It's the butterflies he told me about. I couldn't express myself before, but seeing the different specimens dancing around me now makes it even more difficult. My eyes are glistening, blessed to be surrounded by beauty.
Yeah.
Welcome to my private paradise.
Ray whispers beside me. With so much happening, I'm not even surprised I didn't see him approaching me. I turn around, still dumbfounded. My heart melts when I see his jolly gaze on me.
Mr. Fox, you did such a fantastic job here! This place is beautiful!
Yeah, bubberflams.
Thank you.
Yeah, Merv the cat! Merv!
Bagagua. These butterflies, did you raise them yourself?
Yeah, they're the reason I skipped work that day.
What? No way!
Yeah, the caterpillars were shipped to me that day and I couldn't miss it.
Yeah, don't summon the Bagagua.
What kind of father would I be if I wasn't around to welcome my child?
Oh. Huh. We've talked about this. It's on the bingo card. Father or weird relationship with fatherhood. He's hit another bingo spot.
My child.
He laughs at his own comparison, but that doesn't change what he means. The way he talks about insects carries an innocent childlike glee, but it's also responsible and caring like a parent. It's the kind of feeling that makes my heart happy.
Yeah. He does.
I'm just disappointed I didn't make it on time with you.
What do you mean?
The metamorphosis. I wish you were here to see it. I thought it would happen today, but they were faster last night.
Yeah, they have GEDs.
He talks about it as if it wasn't a big deal, and I wish my heart would feel the same. I wish his caring wishes didn't make me blush and wake butterflies inside me, too. I look at him. He's watching the greenhouse. He looks so truly different today. There's something lighter about him, less wary of his surroundings. I'm glad I could make it to see them anyway. He looks at me and smiles. His eyes say, that's something you would say. And my smile replies, because that's who I am when I'm with you. What are you gonna do with them?
Usually I keep them for recordings and trying new breedings, but I've decided to set them free tomorrow morning.
The way he talks about it makes it clear how much he cares about the butterflies. It's not just a weekend's hobby, it's something important to him that has an impact on his surroundings.
I showed you my butterflies and my weird mutated penis. Please respond.
I'm fucking dying. I'm fucking dying. There was a very strange, wilting looking mushroom in his house. And, here, you know what I can do?
Let me save. I think we can go back far enough. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. And so we were like, we need to address the mushroom in the room. And then they were like, well, he's obviously showing something. And I was like, but it looks weird. And it's like, the tip is like long and droopy. And then Verdant came out with it. The tip opens like an umbrella when he's concluding, and I was like, I can't, and it killed me. And Verdant keeps bringing it up. Thank you so much for becoming a Melrose and Yawn Turnip. Yeah, it is the opposite of mimosis. Fucking hell. Okay, then we have to go down. There we go, okay. And so I brought up PPK, because Verdant was like, I have made Prince laugh. I've broken Prince. And I was like, yeah, it happens every so often. And Verdant hadn't seen PPK. So I was like, well, here's the link to PPK. Because I feel like, yeah. I feel like everybody needs to see PPK every so often. PPK is hilarious, and we're gonna get to see more PPK because I do have the fan disc of Birushana now. It was translated, and I have it. Yep. All right.
It's not just a weekend's hobby. It's something important to him that has an impact on his surroundings. Nodding, I turn around. There are so many things to see and talk about that I don't even know where to start.
PPK stands for Pillow Princess Kagetoki. Kagetoki is, the gruff military leader that hates us. Oh, yeah, it doesn't like it when anybody else pastes links. But here you go. Here's the link to it. Yeah, so it's, the gruff military general under, one of the, romanceable characters in Birushana, and crazy things happened, and we began shipping him with the romanceable character that he's under, and it just went absolutely insane. Honestly, top 10 chat moments. Top 10 chat moments. Oh, I didn't even read that.
No, I shrimp.
Nodding, I turn around.
There's so many things to see and talk about that I don't even know when to start. Suddenly, my gaze lands on a large vase in the corner where an unusual blue flower is growing. Oh, blessings. You're not only raising butterflies. Are you planting something here?
Yeah, it's Hyacinthus. Yeah, my second try with it, to be honest.
Oh, they are tricky because of the weather, right?
Yeah, but I'm not giving up on it. Initially, I planned to plant sunflowers in the garden, but I don't think it would be safe here. So I decided to keep this one for now.
Good choice.
Weather and other conditions are important, but roots are a much bigger problem than most people recognize when it comes to plants. It's fun to be able to talk about this kind of subject with someone who has the same interests.
I think that's what made us forget about the rest of the world and just talk about it. We're talking about flowers, insects, gardens, and the creatures that live around us all day long, but we rarely notice. I didn't expect to laugh and be astonished by such topics, but I did, and it was fun. For the rest of the morning, that's what we did.
Yeah, look at that fucking mushroom. Look at that fucking mushroom.
Ray goes to the kitchen to make tea while I wait in the living room. I didn't expect today to be so much fun. No. All the fears surrounding my heart when I arrived were left outside the house. Being next to him is the right thing to do, no matter how wrong it sounds. I hear footsteps approaching. My body stiffens, running where I am. Slowly, he places the mug on the coffee table and gently sits down on the couch next to me. He looks at me and smiles. My face turns red thanks to the short distance between us, but my heart is happy for that very reason.
I didn't say before, but I'm glad you decided to come. It's been a long time since I had so much fun here.
He says that with a smile, but as I listen to his voice, I hear a hint of sadness behind his words. The butterflies in my stomach vanish. From the shadows, troubled thoughts begin to lurk. Somehow it feels like he did everything to make this day perfect, as if that's what he wanted our last memory to be. His voice sounds like a farewell. Ray takes a long breath, turning to the mug in front of him.
Those medicines were for a friend of mine.
Finally, he lets out the words he's been holding back for so long. As much as I wanted to know about it, as much as I wanted to be closer to him, at that moment, I swear I wanted to make him stop more than anything. I'm afraid what this will cause. However, the sadness in his eyes didn't let me do anything against it.
It happened last year when Lars, Thomas... Oh, never mind. No, it happened years ago when Lars, Thomas, and I were still going to college. There was this bright, cheerful girl who started to walk with us. She was more stubborn than Lars and more caring than Thomas. The type of girl that stands in your way. You can only choose to love her or hate her. And I guess I loved her way too much. A humorless, nostalgic laugh fills the little space between us. The man beside me shows a face torn between past and present. But I wasn't the only one. Lars was interested in her too. Whoops! Whoops! We recreated history. A bitter feeling seeps through his words. My heart suddenly loses its color. Memories of the conversation I had with Hanson in the lounge makes me aware of the situation again. It's funny to think about it. We've always been rivals, so it was kind of meant to happen. But this time, we couldn't prove who was best in a simple score. This time was all about a girl's heart. He smiles, shaking his head. I bet right now several past disputes are replaying behind his eyes. Childish stuff from young people who think they're going to live forever. One day, the three of us went for a walk and was planning to ask her out and put an end to this, but guess who had the same plan?
People say rivals think alike.
You're not wrong. Ray smiles at me, honest and affectionate, something you only show when you still cherish something. Then he turns forward. His countenance becomes serious and pale. I fear I'm not prepared for what was coming after that. It was a dark night, and we started a fight. Someone pushed someone screamed, someone fell. The words die on his lips, my breath stops in my lungs. The atmosphere around us becomes dark. The sun coming through the window weakens his light on us. Is this the lion's den, Mr. Hanson told me? The next day, she was in a hospital bed. She fell from the cliff and hit her head. A few days later, we found out the damage had injured her optic nerve. My heart stops for an instant. Suddenly, I understand the weight on his back. I understand the pain, and I understand the loneliness.
Oh, honey.
I remember the guilt turning into rage and making me fight Lars to the point both of us were bleeding. I wanted someone to blame for that because I didn't want to carry it by myself. Things could get way worse if Thomas weren't around. His voice stumbled between sadness and regret. What impresses me is how he's not holding back. He's simply telling me, unafraid to see the memories. I think holding onto this for so long is forcing him to come out all at once now. Yeah, we used to visit her in the hospital every day, and every time she would beg us not to blame ourselves. It was driving me insane. I wanted her to hate me, you know? It would be easier to bear it. He speaks through gritted teeth. The feelings of an old time are still alive. Somehow, Lars found forgiveness, and they were able to be friends again. I think that's why we can't stand each other. He moved on while I'm still here trying to undo what happened.
That's why you needed the meds.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do with it?
It's for research. I'm trying to find a way to cure her. I could say 1,000 things about the consequences of that. I could even call him inconsequential and clueless, but I didn't have the heart to do that. Seeing how much pain has gotten into his heart to the point of resorting to it makes me want to embrace that suffering. When I told Lars about it, he punched me. Can't you see we've ruined her life enough? He told me to stop so many times before giving up on me. He shakes his head, letting out a heavy sigh. He can't take it anymore. He can't take himself anymore. She's a married woman now, a mother living her best life. She doesn't let any of that stop her from loving her life. And I'm here. Still trying, still failing, still locked inside a room trying to stop it all. He bites every word angrily as he laughs humorously. I know he didn't do the right thing, but I don't want to be an accomplice in his martyrdom now. I didn't come here to judge. Without thinking about the consequences, I take his hand. His exhausted gaze turns to me, showing no surprise. His breathing slows, taking his time to absorb the old feelings before sharing the current ones.
Oh.
He's doing well, Prince, but I only realized that after you came into my life. His words become affectionate again. My eyes meet his and surprised to hear it, and in his saddened face I find a golden light. Every time I was searching for something or planning my next step, he would show up and make me hold back. That night in the car, I had the medicines in my bag, and I was planning to test it. When I got home, I threw it all away. Whoa! Wow! I really changed your mind! As if remembering that moment, his eyes land on an empty garbage can in the corner. A disbelieving smile crosses his lips. My heart pounds in confusion. Calmly, he turns to me and flashes me that lazy smile I know so well. Suddenly, everything becomes clear. You and your wheel of fate.
Oh. He speaks with a chuckle between breaths. Without asking permission, he leans closer, touching my face gently with his fingertips.
That night in my car, I wanted you more than I wanted to disappear.
Aww. Instinctively, I take his hand in mine, entwining our fingers tightly. That gentle touch is enough to make him sigh softly. I pull myself closer. His nose touches mine. His eyes follow my lips.
I want you, and I don't want to deny this feeling now.
Aww.
Then don't do it. Just let me help you forget the pain for a moment.
What? Holy shit. Okay, I guess we are actually gonna fuck him. I don't think this is the moment to fuck him, I'll be honest. Normally, I'm all aboard the train to fuck him. I'm all team fuck him, but I think this time we need to not fuck him. It's Mighty Morphin fucking time. Let's maybe not after he's just, we can cuddle, but I think that's where we need to cut the line.
Inconsequential words slipped out in the heat of the moment, driven by a mutual feeling. Looking into his eyes, I feel his fingers trail down my wrist to my elbow before finally reaching my waist.
Yeah, exactly. Emotional baggage sex is not what we want to start this relationship with.
His velvet touch sends shivers running through my body, and yet
We don't avert our eyes. God damn it, Turnip. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. You think the umbrella's open? You think the umbrella has opened? God damn it. Fucking hell.
he's engraving this moment in my memory before he can leave his
Mark on my Hey, I thought we just said emotional baggage sex is not what we want to do, but okay, my body. Wow, maybe we don't fuck here. Oh, slowly but violently. Uh-oh. His hands move down my body, pulling me closer and under him. No, fuck, does that mean it's pointed? God damn. Our poor fucking insides. His fingers tug at my clothes while mine run down his neck, ruffling his hair. The moment our lips touch, there's no turning back. Wow. We fucked multiple times. We make love until it's the only thing we feel. Holy shit. Wow. To evening? It was like early afternoon. I don't think we could walk. I think we've been gored open.
When I wake up, it's already morning. I stretch my body on the bed. A soft scent of cologne that isn't mine reaches my nostrils. Too quickly, memories from last night hit me before my eyes are fully open. Hungry kisses wetting my skin. Whoa. Strong hands grabbing my legs and that sweet scent lingering inside me.
God damn it. I'm not going to be able to open and close my umbrella to shake water off of it. I hate you.
And I say that with love.
Slowly I sit up, hugging my naked body under the sheets. His cologne is inside me? That's wildly kinky, and I don't think you should be putting cologne in mucous membranes. Unless he cologned his penis? Never mind. That's a worse thought. That's a worse thought. That's a worse thought. Oh, God. God damn it. It's not great. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The thought of, like, cologne. I don't know how... Time to go ask a fragrance or whatever people who work with cologne are. What's a good fragrance that goes with cum? Not a great question to ask. Slowly I sit up, hugging my naked body under the sheets. It's designer penis smell. God damn it. Does that mean the umbrella isn't natural? Oh, God. I looked down at my body. Red marks are tattooed on my skin like, wow, he left hickeys. Improve our needs. We went from the couch to his bed. Holy shit. Holy shit. From the couch to the bed. Like two insatiable animals. Yeah, I'd say.
When I look out the window, seeing the morning's gentle sunshine, I can hardly believe what happened between us hours ago. Yeah, how many hours of sleep did we get? Thinking about it, I turned to his side of the bed. Yeah, he's not here. I was like, uh-oh, the fact that we woke up and there wasn't any dialogue. The excitement in my chest dies down when I realize he's not here. It's nothing out of the ordinary. However, the decisions made last night made me wonder how much it would affect the outcome. We didn't do anything wrong, but we did it in the heat of the moment, putting our feelings aside for our desires. I told you emotional baggage sex was not what we wanted. Now I wonder if this is going to spin the wheel once again. Taking a deep breath, I look for my clothes on the floor before moving out to find the truth. Did you leave the house, or are you still here? Walking to the living room and caught by surprise, see Ray sitting on the couch. God damn it. Don't, what? You know what they say. You know what they say. Don't open umbrellas indoors. We needed to fuck in the greenhouse. God, I hate this. Walking to the living room and caught by surprise, see Ray sitting on the couch. He's wearing only a white coat and pants. There's a cup of coffee on his table and a puzzled expression on his face. I'm not pulling... Look, you could have sex in nature without it being exhibitionism. If you fuck in your own backyard, that's not exhibitionism as long as nobody can see. I love he put on pants and a coat. Honey. There's a cup of coffee on the table and a puzzled expression on his face. Yeah. My heart melts in my chest. From where I stand, it looks like we're living together already. It feels fitting, and it hurts to think I may be wrong. Morning. Oh, good morning. Did I wake you?
Oh,
What are you doing here? You should rest a little longer.
not sure if I should stay there without you.
Oh. Like, am I allowed to just lay in your bed? Yeah, I know. Shirt!
He seems to understand what my confused tone means. Feeling guilty, he scratches the back of his head, giving me an awkward smile.
Sorry about that. I should have waited until you were awake.
Well, at least he's talking to me normally and hasn't sent me away.
Thanks for the emotional release sex. I opened my umbrella many times. Dear God, this is going to be something we bring up years down the line. Really, the fucking umbrella. I feel like I'm gonna need to highlight this. This might go down PPK levels. Oh my God.
Oh,
yeah, he hasn't sent me away. Taking that as a good sign, I approach him, leaning over the couch.
curious about what he's looking at, I cast my eyes down and find his phone in his hand. What you doing?
My voice attracts his attention once again. This time, he looks at me hesitantly. I almost see the words stuck on the tip of his tongue. I tilt my head to the left, feeling the weight of the question mark above me. After everything that's happened, I can't imagine what could be holding him back from talking to me. It's her number. The answer comes like a harsh shake on my shoulder. Last night, as he was telling me about his story, I thought about suggesting he talk to her. I just didn't expect him to do it so fast. Holy shit, did this man get one night of sex and then go, I'm cured. I can talk to this lady. Well, I mean, not cured. He isn't talking to her yet, but this released a long emotional backlog, I guess. Thomas gave it to me some months ago. He said I should finish this story someday. His voice distorts. It looks like he's still not quite sure what he's doing, but he wants to do it anyway. I think spending so much time making decisions alone has made him insecure about his future. At first, this plan sounded rushed and a little forced to me, but listening to him talk about it, I realized he's had this intention for a long time. He just didn't know how to do it, or at least not to do this alone. Without asking permission, I take one of his hands in mine. He looks at me, confused, asking for help.
You know, your wings are too beautiful to be stuck inside this cocoon forever.
Holy shit. He was not expecting that. Blushy old man.
Last night I saw what the pain has cost you. I didn't like it. I don't like it, and I know you don't either. If you're ready to let go of your past, then do it. Let's release the butterflies together, just like you wished.
He looks at me for a few more moments before making a single move. I see in his eyes both excitement and fear, a euphoria of frightening feelings. You really are no joke. Friends. Yeah, we'll go with that. His hand rests on my hand rests on his shoulder. His trembling fingers touch the screen, opening the contact. Okay, I'm gonna text her now. The wheel of fate is about to turn once more. I know this isn't gonna be easy, but I'm staying here. And when the pain hits him, I'll be the one to hold him as he did to me. And I guess we're just Pavloving this man. Are you in emotional distress? Get horny. Oh, that's the end. We didn't get to see our stalker. We didn't get the resolution of our stalker line. Interesting. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Now we just have the little epilogue. Fucking hell. Oh my god. We're also gonna start Pavloving this man to get horny when it rains. Time to release the umbrella. Yeah.
The sky is blue, the sun is hot, and the flowers around me make me feel like it's a summer morning. Dear God. It was a beautiful day, and luckily, this is also my day off. But unexpectedly, I'm not at home making papers and reading notes. Yesterday, when I was talking to Ray in his office, he mentioned his new shipment arriving. Oh, blessings. That reminded me of the last time when he took the day off, and it stirred the teacher's feelings in the lounge. Thinking about it, I asked him to let me take it for him. He was happy to agree, and I'm glad to be here again now. To be honest, I've been coming here quite often lately. Sometimes I come here to help him record any news on his insects, and sometimes it's only to keep him company. Today is the first time I'm here by myself. It's a bit strange, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable anymore. I feel happy here. His shipment arrived some hours ago. That means my job is done here and I should go home. However, I can't bring myself to do it without watering his plants. They're having a hard time with this weather, too. It's a small kindness on my part that I'm sure will do good for all of us. With his watering can, I lean closer to the vases, paying attention to which plant I shouldn't go closer to. There's some caterpillars here, too. Oh, they're eating. It's so cute. Kneeling closer, I watch the bugs move thousands of feet, leaving small bites behind. The yellow speckles on their bodies usually look poisonous, and sometimes they actually are. Several species of caterpillars are known for being dangerous to living creatures, including humans. Yeah, caterpillars. Which is not the case here. This little friend means no harm to me, but it sure can be a problem for this plant. Such mythical creatures. Happy to have encountered a new friend, I take a step back. I don't want to meddle with it without Ray's approval. Smiling, I turn around to continue with my watering work. Thinking about Ray, it's been a while since what happened that day, but our lives haven't been much different. It's not what I expected when he sent the text. The day was suffocating, to say the least. When he sent the text, she answered right away. It didn't give him any time to process, nor give me a chance to support him. It was a mess, but when I saw the text, I knew it'd be all right. She was surprised to hear from him, but she was also happy to know he didn't forget her. I could take glimpses of his face when they were talking. It was a mix of longing for a friendship he treasured and the pain of accepting all he did. In the end, they decided to meet up and talk once more. I didn't go with him because I knew it was personal, but that didn't stop him from telling me all the details when he got home. He called me and told me everything. His voice was choked with tears and smiles. This was new for me, both the situation and the feelings. We released the butterflies that day and finally found a cure for the past. Now he doesn't stay overnight at work like he used to. We started to meet more often, but we still haven't talked about that night. The multiple hours fucking session. We haven't brought it up. I knew he was going through a lot, so I decided to not to push it, but I was a bit disappointed. Maybe because I want an answer, and I want to know if this is all we would ever do. I want to know if we have a chance to try again while knowing how I feel. A long sigh escapes my lips loudly as I think about such tiring things.
Am I making you work too hard? A surprised voice calls me from behind. I turn around just as quickly as my heart skips a beat. I almost shout when I see Ray standing at the door with a smile in his eyes. Hi there! I almost asked, what the fuck are you doing here? And then I was like, no, wait, your house. It's more, what the fuck am I doing here? But we know why.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you still be at work?
I should, but the kids are leaving early today. I think there's an event happening tomorrow and the teachers want to tidy up the rooms before it.
Oh, I didn't hear about it.
No one did, apparently.
He doesn't need to go deep into an explanation for me to know this is another last-minute plan from Thomas.
Laughing and shaking my head, Ray walks toward me. So, since I didn't have anything to do there, I decided to come home. I had a feeling I'd find you here.
You sound like you wanted to see me.
He stops a few steps aside. A playful smile rests on his lips. That's enough to make my heart flutter. How are things here?
Oh, shipment came early. Now I'm watering your plants.
You didn't have to.
It's alright, I love doing it. And I like to spend my time watching your greenhouse.
Only the greenhouse?
Well...
The words come out like a whisper. The smile crossing his face makes a giggle sound too soft.
He knows how to play with my heart in a way I feel safe and joyful. Pushing it aside, eats. Eats?
Eats? Eats? I don't know. That's it eats. The caterpillar. Yeah, it eats. Yeah, I think it's time for us to fuck in the greenhouse.
How was it at work?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Some kids were sick from eating too much, some were exhausted after Kent's classes, and some were skipping classes in my room.
The usual is good too.
Right.
Walking a little more, he sits in the armchair, taking a long breath as I water the plants on either side.
It's strange how much it feels like home when he's around.
Oh, I almost forgot. Thomas told me Eric's no longer part of the school.
Oh, I guess that's a way we could resolve it.
Do you know something about that?
No.
Actually,
Actually, I do. Oh, okay, actually, we do.
yeah.
After that day of spying on Eric, Mr. Hansen found out about his plan. He didn't tell me everything, but he told me it was dark enough to get everyone in danger.
Oh, so instead of waiting for hell to break loose, he took action. Oh, okay, Mr. Hansen and Thomas cornered Eric the other night and didn't let go until he finally admitted what he was doing. I know all that, but Mr. Hansen has forbidden me from telling it to Ray. Yeah, man who has already hurt someone he loves and cares for and feels horrible about it would not want to hear someone was going to hurt the people you care for using your stuff.
He said it wasn't worth it because it would ruin what I was working so hard to keep.
Prince?
Oh, sorry, I got lost in my thoughts. What were you saying?
I was saying, would you like to stay for dinner?
Are you sure?
Yeah, something I'd like to talk about with you.
What made my heart race was the motivation behind this invitation.
However, the sound of his voice going from soft to joyful too fast makes me less worried.
No.
At least I know he's not planning to talk about something bad. But I don't think I can wait until dinner for that now. You can talk to me now, you know?
I say that, placing the water can on the table.
I didn't want to rush him, but I wanted him to know I'm interested in hearing whatever he has to say.
He looks at me, sucking the air through his teeth, upset like his plan has been ruined. But then he turns around, taking his time to look at his own place.
It's not what I wanted, but doesn't sound so bad too.
Pushing his body up.
Ray stands up with an expression that conveys jovial curiosity.
Now I'm more confused than before.
I think here's a good place to do it.
What do you mean?
I mean, do you want to start a life with me?
We fucked multiple times, but once, one day, multiple times fucking. Is this a marriage proposal?
Huh?
I'm glad I'm not holding anything now. Otherwise, I would have dropped it and made a mess. For a second, silence is the only thing I hear. In my head, I keep repeating, did I hear it right? I see the smug look in his face softening, and soon I realize he's holding my hands. Yeah, they were roommates, I said. I didn't hear it wrong. Red alert, I heard it right!
I said it before. I don't want to just go out with you. I don't want a one-night stand.
Thank God, but...
I want to be with you. And I wanted to ask you that day, but things got out of hand.
Yeah, we'll call that getting out of hand. Scratching the back of his neck, he utters the words, a little embarrassed of himself. He looks sweet, and it's too much for my heart to take right now. All this time, he was feeling the same as me, and all this time, he was trying to fix things so we could be together. All this time, since my very first day, he's been looking after me. My heart melts. I move closer with tears in my eyes. You gave me options to be better, and thanks to that, I saw a future in your eyes. So, do you want to make a new future with me? I don't think I need to answer it. It's all over my face already. But I really want to hear myself saying it.
Yes.
His expression was stable and peaceful at the time, but when he heard my answer, I saw his shoulders trembling and his eyes lighting. He was nervous. He was wishing for it just as much as I was. He brings my hand to his lips and gently kisses my fingers. I love you, right? Aww. He doesn't need to say that. Well, no, I would like that. Every day since I started working, there wasn't a single day I didn't feel loved by him. But now we can make it official and go deeper into it. For the first time, I'm not scared of giving it a try. And I think it's because I found who I've been looking for since the start. Yahoo! We did it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! Oh my God! My eyes were open this whole time. I was in this expression. Of course, my eyes were open. You know what I mean. Oh my goodness. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Oh my god, that was wonderful. I'm so glad we decided to do that. And I'm so glad I you know, well, got over myself and actually opened the guide and used the guide, but hey. God damn it. All right. Well, unfortunately, well, I guess, you know, that's all the time we have for tonight. This game is so wonderful. I think, we may do the beach DLC later. And maybe what we do next is beach DLC for our 2 boys. And then maybe we'll do if we want to do the other boys. We'll see. I know. Well, tomorrow we're playing Jacques Jean, so the Otomes continue. All right, but we have to pop over here now. All right, you all know the usual song and dance. If you're not already following me on social media, I'd appreciate very much if you would. As well, if you're not already part of our Discord server, I would love to see you there. We have a lot of fun and have a movie night, watch night, party stuff. Every Tuesday. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, Turnip. I really appreciate it. And yeah, actually, thank you everybody so much for stopping by. Really truly means a lot for me. Whether you're watching live, VOD, YouTube, Twitch, TikToks, Shorts, however you consume your Prince content, I appreciate it very much. And well, yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful meowning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. And, well, until I see you again, bye-bye!